Good morning, Brickheadz!
Good morning, Brickheadz! Watch out for me, my little friend.
It's too early for what time is it? Good morning, Brickworld. It's Sunday, I should be asleep.
Good morning, Brickworld. Thank you, the loyal viewers of the tube, for tuning into this epic program. To the hundreds and thousands, if not millions, of unsubscribed subscribers, please like, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell.
Good morning, Brickworld!
Spoiler warning, this is Jess's Brick Galaxy, and we're wishing you a good morning, Brick World, from Minnesota. Cheers.
All right, good morning, Brickheadz coffee. Yeah, hook me up, hook me up.
This is for you, Doc, right? Good morning, Brickworld!
I almost feel like we should
Good
do like a
morning.
morning stretch, you know, at the beginning of the show. Like, come on, everybody, stretch
Everybody
with me now.
stretch.
All
Stretch with me
right,
now.
we're not doing
All right.
exercises. Come on, man, I'm too old for that. But we will do some stretches.
Something.
Good morning, Brick World. Good morning,
Good
everybody. Good morning, panel.
Yeah, good morning, panel.
good morning.
Where's Amberlia? What's going on here?
So, Amberlia has some other obligations today.
That's right. That's right. A birthday. or something.
Yes, it is somebody's
Yeah.
birthday, and she needs to make sure she takes care of that.
All right. Okay.
But you know, Amberlia is such a trooper. She said that even with all that going on, she still might be able to like
I know.
either jump in the chat or jump in the panel for a second, or if she does, that's awesome. If not, it doesn't matter.
Right.
You know what? It's all good.
We'll catch her next week for sure.
We'll catch her next week for sure. So yeah, thank you everybody for being here. It is another Sunday. It's another good morning, Brick World. It's another beautiful day to spend with you this morning. All right. Well, it's getting harder and harder sometimes to throw out all the good mornings on the screen because I don't want to like cover anything up. So I didn't get to show them all, but let's go ahead and do our.
Let's go down the roster.
Go down the list and say good morning to everybody. So we got no more bricks in here. What's going on, Harold?
First up.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Dude, I gotta tell you, man, Harold's such a pleasure to watch on the Full of Bricks podcast. I mean, everybody is great, but I don't know, man. Harold's such a good dude, man.
He was on your stream the other night too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he
when
was.
You introduced him as Harold. I'm like, who the heck is Harold? And then he turned his camera on. I'm like, oh, that Harold.
I know.
Oh,
well,
okay,
you know, sometimes we
okay.
go back and forth with names.
Right. Well, he's on that other stream, and so you know, it's like, all right. I remember it now.
Bricks. Good morning to you. SD Bricks, what's up? Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Sunny Cal. Yeah.
We got King Oldendorf in the house.
Hello.
Loaning. What's going on, King? How you doing? And King, I will check my PO box to see if that figure came.
All right, excellent.
Yeah. So, Bricklock, Mr. Lincoln in the house. Yeah. Good morning, Pink Wheels. What's going on? Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Brick Adjuster. What's going on, Nick? How you doing? I see we got John Y out there.
John,
We got Richie, our Toy World.
Richie, our Toy World. All right.
And yeah, it's understandable. Some people were like, "Where's my video? Where's my weekly video, Richie?" But you know what? Sometimes you got to take a breath, man.
Right, he's busy at school. He's busy at school.
You got other stuff going on.
Yeah.
Let's see here. We got Whiskey 488. What's going on, Wayne? How you doing? Good morning.
Hope he's doing good. Hope he's doing good. Recovering. Hope he's
Recovering quickly. Hopefully. Let's see here. We got Bill Cipher. What's going on, Bill Cipher? Good morning. Good morning. B-Boy Stop Motion Studio.
Welcome.
He says love the music. Well, that's all Doc. Doc does most of the production.
Well, I think that's one of Lego hits his friends, and he's like mocking the music. That's what he was doing. He was mocking us. He's mocking. I'll let it go.
Yeah, and I always have a special place in my heart for the stop motion stuff. So glad you're here. Steve Weiser, good morning.
Hey.
Scott Davis, good morning. Jesse's Brick Galaxy.
Hey, spoiler warning.
Spoiler warning. Good morning to you. Let's see. We got Brian out there. Good morning. Good morning. And Agents of Mock.
Agents of the Mock. Troy, what's up?
He says present. Got my coffee.
All right.
Hey, touche.
They were D&D and seriously the other day. They finally, thanks to StreamYard, they finally got a nice layout where Jesse, the DM, can actually be highlighted and not be this tiny screen. Very good. It's good. Too good.
Brick Sergeant. Good morning, sir. How are you today?
Hey, Sarge.
I see Larry Legend out there. What's going on?
Larry.
I think we already said good morning, Brooks, but if we did already, it doesn't matter. Times two. Good morning. Brick Stage Pass. What's going on, Craigster? Good morning, Brick World. I don't think I'm saying it in the exact same way, but that's how I write it. So glad you're here, my friend. And you know what? I do real quick, and we'll probably touch upon it a little bit more later, but I completely agree with you about the Indiana Jones sets. Dude, those Indiana Jones sets,
they're fire. Are they fire? Am I hearing? Is that
like
fire?
when I go on crazy rants about like the company Lego and stuff like that. This is like the complete opposite of that.
Yeah, they're awesome.
It's a high
awesome.
praise.
It's a reverse rant.
Honestly, yeah, it's a reverse rant. I feel like those sets are not only very reasonably priced, but they're awesome sets. You get a lot for your buck. Kudos, man. Kudos. And you guys saw how fast they sold out too.
Oh yeah, yeah, sold out everywhere. Sold out everywhere.
But I saw Craig had mentioned something about that, and I was like, yes, I completely agree. Cabbage Face Bricks.
Hey,
my lord.
What's going on, Cabbage?
I just got off a 2-hour flight, so I'm glad to be here. Oh man.
All right.
Well, I guess 2-hour flight ain't too bad, but that's the one thing I don't want to say I fear, but I kind of loathe about if I go across the pond. It's a long flight, man.
Yeah.
I can handle a few hours, no problem, but I'm already fidgety. You know what I mean?
Imagine flying to Australia. Now there's a flight.
God.
There's a flight for you.
Somebody just tranquilized me, man. That's the best way to go about doing that. Mayo Hosco, it's your boy.
Hey, JP.
In the house. What's going on? Nails.
Hey, Nails.
What's going on? How you doing? No Amberlia, no Good Morning Brickworld HR.
All right, I know we're all gonna go off the rails today.
Totally off the rails, man. Without her here,
get in trouble.
Let's see. Shy time is my time.
Hey, Shy.
What's going on, Shy? Speaking of Shy, if you guys haven't seen it, man, Ninja put out a really cool music video for Cali Brick Click.
All right.
Yeah, good stuff. He killed it. Where we at? Brick Sergeant. Oh goodness.
Is there a thing? I think we got to do a thing.
We got to do a thing. I want to do the macro one. I've really been digging on the macro donation lately, man. Dude, you just can't go wrong with like high-powered velocity bullets, man, for in the morning.
I guess. But whenever you say macro donation video, I always think of the one that he has with that poor construction worker running across the yard. That's the one I always think of, the macro donation. That's the macro donation. I was like, here we go.
Yeah, I should make one kind of like that. I'm actually currently working on a couple new ones. One, a Tron Uprising one that Jay gave me an idea for.
Oh, right.
And the other one I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to make that Devastator video for a new member, but it's so long, man. And I keep cutting stuff, and I'm like, I can't cut that.
Right, but you can always speed up the video itself.
Oh,
speed up some of that.
Good call. Let's see, my bricks and me.
Hey,
What's going on? How you doing? Thank you for being here. I see the Brick Babe out there. What's going on? Thank you. Good morning. Two Humble Bricks.
Too humble, yeah.
Two Humble Bricks. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Look at Brick stage like my little cabbage.
Well, he's a king.
You can't help it, man. Look, sometimes we say something stupid, and instead of being like, "Hey guys, that was kind of silly," we should just not do it. We double, triple down on it,
Triple down on that one,
and then it becomes like a thing, and then we can't let go of it.
Exactly, it's tradition at this point. Yeah,
it's tradition, right? Let's see here, Ben's Brick Design.
Hey, Ben.
What's going on? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Good morning.
I think Ben streams after we do, so yeah.
Oh,
so
well, yeah, definitely
catch Ben. Yeah, catch Ben.
Danny Fandoms. Dan, I've been seeing you around a lot, man.
Yeah, he's back.
I've been seeing all kinds of comments from you all over the place, and I mean, I always like them. I agree with them. But I'm just like, man.
Oh yeah.
Danny be sticking out my head now, man. All right, I think we got everybody. Excellent. Oh.
Yeah, if we didn't put a sad emoji face in the chat. Check that out. Jay's got a goodmorningbbrickworld.com mug.
Yeah, with me on it.
With it, all right.
You gotta have your own mug.
Yeah, an orange on the inside.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was gonna say, I love the color inside and everything. I haven't decided what one. Oh snap!
Jay, we're gonna film a commercial this Thursday at the meeting.
There we go.
I was thinking about having us model different Good Morning Brickworld.
Can you see the back?
Oh, we can see the back.
Yeah, we can see the back.
The yellow highlights very well.
Oh man.
I like so many of the colors that we have, but you know, I mean,
and I got some stickers too.
I thought Jay would be wearing green, but okay. All right, yeah.
Nice.
And then I already had my own because Hive sent me one.
Right.
So I got the other three.
So got the gang.
You gotta collect them all. Collect them all, right?
Yeah.
No, that's so great, man. That is so great. I'm so proud of us. You know, Camel City Brick House. What's going on?
Hey, good morning.
Yeah, that is an awesome shirt. So like I said, I liked all the different colors we had, but just me being Brick Hive, you know what I mean? I had to get like a yellow one first. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And there was no green, so I chose blue.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and I don't have any control over the colors. Like I do, like I can take away colors, but like if I just add all the colors for some reason for different shirts and different material, they only have colors for.
Right. Well, you know, you can only offer what they have. You know, you can't be like, hey, make these colors for me.
But they do have a lot.
I believe there's 5 different colors. There's like a pink and a red, I think, as well.
There's yellow. There's Good Morning Brickworld yellow because Hive's wearing that, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's like totally yellow.
Okay, I'm ordering one later today. I'm not ordering that one, but you know, because it won't fit me. But I'm ordering one so that hopefully soon we'll all be wearing one on the show.
So let's see, a few more people jumped in. Fulham with Bricks, what's going on? Watcha, how you doing, Barry?
There's a maroon as well.
Oh, okay. Maroon. Yeah. Mama Lego in the house going on.
You're a maroon.
I love that Imperial Officer hat. Where'd you get that hat? All right. Ding, 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 ding.
Finally,
Brick Designs.
Finally, somebody
no prize.
Impressed. Yeah.
Look, I've worn this on 3 different streams. Ben, you're the first one.
Nobody noticed.
I noticed. See, I knew I noticed that, but I forgot that I noticed it.
I just
I noticed it, and then I'd forget to mention it.
Dude, I saw this online and I fell in love with it, man. I had to buy it immediately, right? And I got white mainly for 2 reasons. One was Andor because I love those white Imperial
uniforms,
suits. And the other was Thrawn, even though the I don't know what you call it,
the rank pins.
Or the rank pins. Yeah, it's not the same as Thrawn, but I was like close enough. Gabriel, good morning to you.
Hey, Gabriel. I think that's a commander. You're a commander, but we'll let it go.
So today our theme is Brickheadz. And I'm not the biggest fan of Brickheadz, but I do respect and like them. I do have about a handful of them, but I know there are some people that definitely are some serious Brickhead fans. The Brick Clicker is one of them.
Right.
I know he's got, I think almost all of them except for maybe 1 or 2 or something like that.
Oh, wow.
And
Are they still in box? Are they still in box or what?
Nah, he's built like a display for them. They look wonderful. But yeah, I just figured, we would go ahead and discuss some Brickheadz. We've got Spacetime Bricks going to be on Spacetime Brick Studio is going to be here. in the second hour. Plus, we'll open the floor up, so if anybody wants to jump in, they're more than welcome to. We definitely encourage people to come on in and discuss. And we don't have to just discuss the Brickheadz things. If we had said something earlier in the show and you wanted to address it or whatever, please feel free. So yeah, like I said, we'll be discussing Brickheadz, and I don't know, maybe some other stuff. There's a lot going on right now, I will tell you that much.
Oh yeah.
So we might as well go ahead and get into I feel like I want to discuss Star Wars first, but we can discuss anything. We can go anywhere with it.
Boom, there it is. Star Wars. You want to talk Star Wars? There it is.
Yeah, so the two dioramas, look, my 2 cents. I think they're absolutely gorgeous sets. They look beautiful. Yeah. It's just the price. So
yeah,
if they go cheaper, I'll definitely buy them.
How much?
How much? I know that Ryan's
this one's
gotten his hands on them.
Okay.
Yeah, Ryan's gotten his hands on them, done full reviews, but this one I think is the better of the two.
Well,
and interesting enough, Ryan's also getting ready. Ryan's getting ready to do a comparison video on the big sets, the big one that came out.
Right.
So, anyways, again, same thing.
People have been complaining about those trees.
I mean, dude, the trees are fine.
Yeah,
I mean, they look thick enough, and there's not a whole lot you can do with that little bit of space. I mean, honestly,
better than the trees.
I think they did a beautiful job on them.
Are the trees square or are they round? Because they're looking kind of square to me.
They're round.
Yeah, well, they're kind of.
But
they tried to round it off using plates.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Roundish, but not actually round.
Yeah.
All right.
Mildly round.
Okay. I can understand why people are hating on it. All right. That dropped. There's that Fang Fighter and the tie thing.
Yeah. I mean,
the tie
again, I'm not hating on it.
I like it.
I like it too. Cool. Look, the biggest thing I was worried about was because 65. I was like, okay, you got 2 ships under 1,000 pieces. Like, how good are they going to look? That was my biggest thing. And I'm not hating on them right now. I really want to see them in like a better view of them.
Right.
But I mean, and I love R2E6. Goodness gracious, give me that. Mandalorian Fleet Commander. Good stuff. I mean, the Mandalorian and the TIE Fighter, TIE Fighter Pilot, I'll probably just sell those or something. I mean, I got a bunch of them already.
Right.
By the way, good morning, Lauren. Says I like Brickheadz within certain themes. I try to stay away from Star Wars, but dang, that Endor, Leia, and Ewok got me. Yeah, I know it was really hitting a lot of people. What's up, Chef? And Brett Lee. Good morning. Good morning.
It's a blurry, ugly image. I couldn't do anything about it. There.
I don't look. I don't really. I'm so neutral about this. I don't even have anything to say.
That's going to be a GWP if I'm not mistaken.
Right. It is. I'm interested in the bowl. The bowl part intrigues me. The rest of it, I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I love the foliage stuff they got going on, but
I feel like we've seen
they're cranking out a lot of plants.
I feel like we've seen those bowl pieces before, but I can't place where.
Click and Cliff, good morning.
I don't know, some sort of shipwreck or something.
Yeah, no, this is cool. It's just, again,
another GWP.
I mean, for me, it's getting to be either it needs to be a good display piece or something that would work really well in the city. And I don't know. Did I say hi to Click and Cliff?
I don't know, but hello, Cliff.
Good morning.
But I almost feel like most of the GWP should be kind of like the Blacktron cruiser. They should all be like, here's a Pirates theme thing. Here's an old, Paradisa thing. Yeah. Here's an old, each one of them should be kind of like a throwback kind of a thing,
Yeah,
a little bit more fun than instead of some sort of random whatever or rejected ideas, things that they've dumbed down to really small things and been like, here we go, because there's a lot of other things they could be doing.
That's funny, Craig. I would too. I would totally be like, Craig's there. Put me somewhere else. I can't be right here.
And that's just another house thing.
Yeah, that's the second house of the world. Interesting.
I will say, dude, I would like to have those little houses to collect.
Interestingly, I just checked Lego.com, and the House of the World, which was supposed to be going on now, isn't there anymore.
Oh, they ran out.
I'm guessing they ran out because of everything that people were buying, but probably mostly Indiana Jones.
Yeah, exactly.
There's also an Easter basket that's still available, $70 or more, and a Spring Fun VIP pack with purchases of $50.
I looked a little closer at that, man. I'm down with that. That's got some good pieces.
Yeah, that one looks good.
Yeah. Dusty, what's going on? Good morning to you.
There's also a Friends notebook that you can get if you spend $65 or more. I think it's online only, and
Oh,
only
you
on
can write
certain
in it?
themes.
Yeah, like a notebook.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only 65 or
Well,
more.
with Lego,
Lego
you never
Friends,
know. They might have
Dots,
just made a
Classic,
Lego
Creator
pencil
301, and Disney Princess.
It'll just have a license cover is all. You know.
Yeah, right. Gunship.
Oh,
There it
yeah.
is. 150.
Yeah.
Commander Fox. Commander
Yeah.
Fox too.
Now,
you know?
I don't think it's been confirmed whether or not it's phase 1 or phase 2 troopers in this set.
Right.
And I'm wondering if it could be phase 1.
Well, so
And
look,
I have a theory for this.
And you don't think it's going to be
If-
the one from we saw in Coruscant recently on the Mandalorian?
well, it's the Padme
could
thing that's
be.
throwing me off, man.
Yeah.
That makes me think of the Attack of the Clones. You
Yeah,
know what
it
I
makes me
mean?
think of early Clone Wars.
But then they've
my
got
other
Palpatine, so maybe they're trying to throw in different, like all right, like the Doctor Strange building. Remember how like they threw in like character figures from Infinity War and then figures from the Doctor Strange movie. So maybe they're doing that with this gunship. They're trying to just throw in different
Interesting
figures from different,
Yeah.
Because
But
when they
my
said Padme,
theory-
I immediately thought of that. You know, remember when she falls out of the gunship?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I think of the Clone Wars movie as well, where there was a Padme and there was also Clone Wars. There was Phase 1 Fox and Shock Troopers in a scene together. I don't know if I don't remember if
I've never
was there.
remembered Palpatine
But-
in a gunship, so I'm just kind of like.
But
when
my
did he ever run in
theory,
that?
my theory is that if the Swamp Speeder rumor is correct and we get Vaughn in that set, the visor for him will have to be dark red. And Phase 1 Fox also has a dark red visor, whereas Phase 2 Fox has a black visor. And I just don't think Lego would make two different colors of that visor.
But I will agree with Cabbage though. Like, never seen him in a gunship. You know what I mean? Like,
Right, exactly.
yeah. So it's kind of odd. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like, when did he do that? He always flew in a personal shuttle. I was just like, all right, whatever.
yeah. Venator, baby.
Yeah, people have been
Yeah.
asking for this one
Oh
for a long
my
time.
gosh,
And
dude.
then Admiral
yeah.
Yularen and Captain Rex with a band-aid.
So my theory, and everyone's going to complain that Rex is only available in this big set. They're going to put
Right.
him in a smaller set, but he's not going to have the bandage print.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that will be the exclusive thing to this.
Just
set.
like how
Right, until
Mace
2 years
Windu
from
in the
now, they'll just throw
gunship.
him in something.
They had Mace Windu in the gunship, and all he has now is an exclusive torso print because we
Yeah.
got a similar one in the fighter tank.
Right, fighter
So
tank with
this
better
is, in a
arm
way-
printing. So I don't know.
So the Venator, not only do I love this ship too, because mainly because of the opening of Revenge of the Sith. You know, just
Oh,
the
yeah.
vibes it gives me. You know, and nostalgia.
Well, especially
but-
goes from the animated to the movie too.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. But like, look, this is gonna be kind of my redemption for not being able to get the Star Destroyer. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
This
Okay.
this is all I can't wait. And
He's
plus,
like,
it looks
I can't
look,
deny
the
it,
Star
though.
Destroyer is so all great. Like at least this has got some highlights to it, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So oh man, it's gonna look so
And it's
good.
gonna be
Yeah.
upgraded from
I'd
the
pick
last one
this up.
too, so it should be good.
Yeah.
It should be good.
I want this one.
Craig, that's funny.
And then the people are calling this like a battle pack, kind of like the old
Yeah.
501st one that they
Mm.
made for Ryan, kind of like that
Mm.
price.
Yeah,
a little
it's a
bit cheaper.
It'd be a 332nd battle pack,
Yeah.
which is just 501st Troopers with a helmet.
Right, and it's got one cool commander and then 3 randos. But it should be good. And the price
Yeah,
isn't too
Captain
bad on
Vaughn.
that one either. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that might go up. That might be 25, might be 30.
Yeah, I have
Somewhere around there.
$29.99, yeah, when it gets to America. But yeah, here's the big one. Everybody's
Yeah,
really
so
waiting.
this is the one I'm
The
really excited
Ghost.
about as well as the Ghost.
Do you think
'Cause
the Phantom?
look,
Will there be a detachable Phantom? Do you think there'll be a detachable?
that's something we don't know about yet, and I'm very curious about
Especially
that.
at
if they're gonna-
169, you know what I mean?
if they're going to include it. So how many pieces is that? That's
I think-
929. So it's going to be about an extra 100 pieces, I guess, for the new one. So I don't think the ship is going to look way different. And I can't imagine they're going to include the Phantom with that piece count.
Right. And it seems like it's coming from the Ahsoka show because it's
So there's a
the kid,
possibility maybe
the other guy.
there isn't a Phantom. Maybe something happened to it or something. You know what I mean? If you're going to base it off the Ahsoka show, it could be different.
Right. Well, plus they could always make the Phantom later and be like, look, you could combine the two sets together. You know?
Yeah, maybe they could do a
Like they used to
Phantom with
do.
Zeb in it.
Yeah. And you
Ben,
saw
I completely.
Zeb. Did you see Zeb in the Mandalorian? Was in the Mandalorian? Yeah, he was in the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
He was talking to that rebel guy. I was like, oh my God.
Spoiler alert,
Mind
everybody.
blown. Mind blown. Sorry.
So
Sorry.
it also look because it's easy to skim past this stuff and excitement and all that, but like I agree with Ben, dude. $170 for this is absolutely ridiculous, man. I mean, I'm still gonna
Is it too
buy it,
much?
but
Too
I'm
much?
just
You think
saying
it's too much?
it's
Yeah.
oh,
Really?
it's definitely too much, man. What are you
No
kidding
way.
me,
Sickos.
dude? like 75% of Lego sets are too much. It's just we notice it even more, I guess, when it's like a little further over than it should be. But that's a whole another debate, or topic. But yeah, I agree. $170 for look, it's not just about the piece count. Like for me, the piece count is getting more and more irrelevant.
What I'm noticing is that there's just a lack of figures. Like they're only putting in like a few. Like we had the gunship, 5 figures in that. And then in here we also have 5 figures.
5 figures, yeah.
And look, I think
it's another Justifier, except it's a slightly more popular ship.
Yeah, and I feel like there used to be some sort of standard that we could have based that off of, but I just feel like Lego is just so sporadic and chaotic now with the amount of sets and figures and prices and blah, 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 it's just hard to figure out what's
scale. That's the other thing that drives me crazy. It's like nothing's ever to scale, so I could come on.
Speaking of an expensive set,
here's our first ever Jedi Temple in Lego.
Look, I like the cute little Yoda, and I like the other
have you seen the show? Have you seen the show? First 3 episodes are up on YouTube.
No, I have not seen the show.
They're missing one of the Jedis. There's a little furry blue guy, and I'm like, where is he?
Yeah. The blue, what is it, like a blue Ewok of some sort?
Kind of like a, I don't know, kind of like a Ewok
this
slash Chewbacca-ish kind of character, kind of whatever.
The set is decent, I'd say, especially for the target audience. It just it baffles me that that's our first ever Jedi Temple.
See,
it feels like there should have been one before that.
And look, without getting any too deep into it, the interesting thing to me with the price about this is because this isn't an adult set. This is clearly something a parent would buy for their kids. You know what I mean? I don't even feel like AFOLs, even Star Wars fans in general, are probably going to buy this because, unless you really want those.
Well, except for the.
Well, I always feel like it's I always feel like it's a one-off Star Wars set, and because it's a one-off Star Wars set, it could just skyrocket in value once it's retired. Just because it is,
and I just keep thinking about when my kid was little, man, and if we were walking down the aisle, and I just would have been like, "This is way too small for what is it, 45?
Yeah,
40, I think.
Yeah,
somewhere around there.
So I don't know. We'll see.
But
we'll see how fast it sells out.
I think the Pantoran will be the only reason people would pick it up.
Yeah. Stunts still going strong, baby.
Yeah, here's another one just revealed. And the wheels somehow lock, and I think you just spin it with your own hand. There's no motor or anything like that, but it will lock in place.
Dude, look, I didn't even realize he was a knight. Look at that.
Yeah, so there's a new helmet and whatever, no new bike design or anything. How does he see
when he's driving?
Very carefully, through the slits, very carefully.
But yeah, good for stunts, man. Good for stunts.
And that was all, unless there was something else that I missed.
Talked about the promos.
Well, hold on.
Talked about the Star Wars stuff.
All right, Jake and double triple check.
Hold on.
There is a pirate ship thing, but I think that was that gift of purchase.
Yeah, but there is one other.
Oh, there is one other thing, yes.
But it's not Star Wars. It's this. Dreams.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Oh,
yeah, I got that.
Kiss
picture.
my grits,
I forgot
man.
about it.
I didn't know about this.
Yes, can you zoom in, Jay? But first look at the characters and whatnot. So yeah.
Oh, look at the mushroom guy. I like that.
Yeah, but there must be 3 main
There's
characters.
There's a couple of those that are really weird. Like these guys with the little naked bodies. Like, what's going on with that?
Well, they're probably from Dream World or something.
That's kind of creepy. Like, put some clothes on.
That's like telling Winnie the Pooh to put on pants. Knock it off.
But yeah, that's the only other leak I've seen.
Yeah, that's from like a book. Isn't that a book or some sort of thing?
It's connected to something. I don't know if it's a book, a game, a show, maybe all of it.
Well, Dreams is the new line that's coming out. Kind of like the Hidden Side or whatever. It's their attempt at another in-house license or whatever.
Yeah. So Dreams, looks interesting. I'll be really interested to see what the sets look like when they come out. My Bricks Me says for as expensive as stunts is, it's really doing great. I have a couple. They're super fun, but man, the price, I know.
The price is just outrageous for some of them, especially the piece.
I feel like honestly, that is
motor.
Really, except for Star Wars fans.
Right.
I feel like that's really just the biggest gripe with everybody, man. You know what I mean? It's just the price on stuff. Because, dude, I say all the time, even sets that I say like, man, they shouldn't have made that. It's just taking up shelf space. Like, it's still amazingly built
Yes,
intricate
exactly.
precision, like the piano and the typewriter. Dude, those are all amazing sets. I just usually just go off on a tirade because I'm like, how many people bought a typewriter?
Right, exactly. Exactly. But it is
anyways,
incredible. It's incredible design.
Look, and I try not to be like that because I don't want to pull away from anything that anybody does really enjoy. Like if you are a writer, like that was your profession, dude, of course you would love a typewriter built Lego, man. Like that would be an amazing thing to have in your office or something, you know what I mean? Right. So I don't want to act like I'm trying to take it away. I just
I would have preferred if it was an IBM Selectric, but that's just me. Okay?
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Well, I think it's because sometimes I'm always like, just because you can make something out of Lego doesn't mean that you should.
Right.
And I say that sometimes also with things that don't look as good as they should. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh, yeah.
I'm like, well, Lego, if you can't make it, the best, just don't make it. But anyways, I saw Will Harper, Hoarder 66 out there.
Will, good morning.
Also, I see Lego Hurts My Feet. I love that name, even though it sounds painful. Good morning. I'm new to the world of Lego Online, and I build while riding my bike.
Okay, I'd like to see that video about that.
Yeah, I mean that would get
don't crash, views. But I like to see that.
Yeah, we don't condone riding or driving and building Lego at the same time. But if you're already doing it, you should have somebody film it. You know what I mean?
Right. Imagine how far you could drive while building a modular on a bicycle. I mean, hopefully no hills. No hills. Please, no hills.
Am I the only one that finds dreams normal?
I don't know. It just seems like an interesting theme. It just seems interesting. I don't know. It should be.
Yeah, that's really the only way I can put it right now. Is interesting.
Hopefully, there's some media that goes with it that kind of explains it. You're like, okay, the video explained. All right. It could be a fun show or whatever. Then and the sets are just a great extension of the show. Otherwise, it could be like, wow, okay,
And Vince says, I feel like it's a station.
These little naked people are, wow, Hive was right. It could end up like that.
Yeah. Who knows? But we might get some really good prints or molds or something cool like that.
Designs. Who knows?
So I wanted to just make a little tiny announcement, just to keep everybody in the loop about the whole BFAB and Brickhive BTS bet.
All right. Okay.
So look, as of right now, online in North America, it is still on back order. So to clarify things, so basically when it comes back in stock, that's when I'm going to determine how the bet will go. If that thing sells right back out and then, whatever, then I'll go ahead and call it, and I'll do the song and dance. I don't know how BTS dances. I'll have to look at their moves.
They dance smoothly.
Yeah. Man, the backcourt.
Yeah.
Look, Doc's like, don't just dance good.
That's right. They are good. I mean, come on. It's not like,
Well, I mean, I'm no BTS, man. You know what I mean? But look, the thing I wanted to say, though.
It's in the stores, though. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, not all the stores.
The
I know
order
has Shy's at, they're sold out. And somebody
back order has been updated. It's now will ship by April 22nd.
We'll ship by April 22nd.
Yeah, I think it was will ship within 60 days before.
But you can't order
last
it
time
yet.
we checked. Well, you can order it. It's just it won't ship for a little bit. So you can.
How do I work that out into the bet? How does that work out?
I mean, you win. Congratulations, you won. You don't have to dance.
I think I'm still gonna do it anyway.
I think so anyway. Yeah, just
for the views.
For the fun. Yeah. Because why not?
Well, it just means that it won't ship within the next few days.
Right.
Like I was asking if I'm still going to color my hair. What you're saying? Are you still going to? Like I said, I was going to. I said it was a possibility. I really need to discuss it a little further in depth with Mrs. Hive because I don't think she's really paying attention to me last time I talked about it.
Can I show up to someone's house with green hair and be like, "Hi, I'm here to fix your sink"?
I thought it was blue. Blue
or whatever color. Whatever color. It'd be like,
I don't know, man. It's not just about. I'm not embarrassed about it necessarily. It's just like, is it weird that I'm 46 and I'm gonna have blue hair?
No.
All right, good call.
This is 2023. You'll be fine. Nobody will even notice.
All right. So look, an addendum to that is okay. At both the Lego stores in Maryland,
right?
They're fully stocked.
Yeah, they're stocked up here too.
Jay told me that
Stocked here too.
the 5 Lego stores in the Chicago, Illinois area fully stocked. Amberlia said at least her store in Massachusetts is fully stocked.
Yeah.
Somebody messaged me and said the ones in Hawaii fully stocked. I know I'm reaching here, but the point is, I just don't think it's as big as a hit as a lot of people claimed it to be.
I wish they would give us exact numbers of units sold. Be like, how many units are sold?
I know, because the other thing is you can play with numbers, man. It's about perception. Because if Lego didn't do a big production of it,
Right, exactly.
clearly it's
Underproduce
going to
it.
look like,
So yeah, it's going to sell out instantly because we only made 10 of them. Dang, you know.
So, all right, but like, anyways, look, it's all in good fun, and yeah, I'm probably gonna do the thing even if I lose the bet, just because, again,
just
it's
have fun,
man. You know, I like to be silly sometimes. And clearly, nobody should watch it if they don't want to watch me sing and dance because I'm not a good singer.
Just turn the volume down. That's all. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
All right. So, anyways, I just want to let everybody know a little update on the whole BTS thing that's going on.
So if you like the fact that Hive takes bets, then hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more Good Morning Brickworld action.
Yeah, it's right here if you're on a laptop.
Right over there.
I don't know where it is on the phone.
On PC.
It's
on the
somewhere.
phone?
It's somewhere down here below
Yeah,
me.
So look, see, King says BTS in UK always stock up and never sold out. So you could fly over here. Yeah. It's all good, man. Like I said, it's just all in fun. It's just a funny bet. And for some reason, I like to gamble.
Exactly. Why not?
All right. So as we all know, yesterday was April Fool's Day. I don't know if anybody got tricked in anything. Lego, woo, man, they be getting crazy with their April Fools. I saw that majestic horse. I was like, oh my god, what is that?
Did you see the
I
article?
didn't even click on it. I was like, I am not.
Did you see the article that
no,
Brickheadz posted about?
I'm not gonna have it.
Lego. Brickheadz posted an article about Lego starting an initiative to cancel like 10% of their sets.
Yeah, 10% of their sets. Yeah. They're trying to make shelf space. They were like, we're over stuff.
Product cancellation initiative announced. Lego Group announces commitment to cancel 10 of planned products by 2025.
Yeah,
there was a whole bunch of them. If you check on I think it's Jay's Brick blog. There's a huge list of all of
that horse was everywhere.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I was like,
well,
I could imagine if the tiger had a, you know what? I knew what the horse had. I was like, I am not clicking on that. No.
Look, April Fool's Day is kind of just, in a way, I feel like it's kind of dissipated. You know what I mean? Because look, here's the thing: you either do something that's kind of obvious because it's April Fool's Day, so everybody's kind of expecting something, like the majestic horse,
right?
Like, sorry, Lego, you didn't pull the rug up from under me, but. So that means you got to like kind of take it to another level. But if you do that, then you got a chance of either you or somebody being hurt or something like feelings being like, because look, can you imagine? Look, can you imagine if Promo Bricks, even though they wrote on there, this is not a joke, but can you imagine the backlash Star Wars fans would have had on them, man, if they would have been like, April Fools, dude, especially prequel fans, they would have been like,
exactly. Unsubscribed. Yeah.
But there.
I mean, I still would have thought it was funny, even though it would have been hurt. But
yeah, there were some other interesting April Fool's stuff that showed up for Ninjago yesterday, though. Because see, we don't just straight up fake things in Ninjago. They do actually productive April Fool's things. Doc, I believe you have that.
All right, here we go.
Yeah. So. This is Ninjago TV show leaks. Yes, I am saying something.
All right, Jay's going to say something.
There you go, everybody.
So people always say Jay doesn't talk, so I was like, let's do something.
Yeah, this is the 2 Truths, 1 Lie about the upcoming season. There are actually 2 of those. So this is one of them. This is like the more outlandish one. So 2 of these are true, and 1 of these is a lie. And this one we have no information about. We'll just see.
Right, half man, half frog will accept an alternate form of payment.
Do you have any?
What does that mean? What does that even mean? That means like a background character is gonna be like, yes, 3 cents for a bowl of ramen or something. I
mean, do you have any predictions, Jay? Like, guesses.
See, on the middle one about the golden shield and the snakes, that one could be true just because snakes, Ninjago, it happens like every 3 minutes we get new snakes or something like that. But
I think the last one. To
I
be
don't know.
polite,
The last
Ninja
one.
will
I
eat
think the last
actual
one
mud.
is true.
Yeah, there'll be some sort of mud creature
don't
or
doubt it.
whatever, and it'll be like, yeah, let me eat this.
I
mud
don't
pie.
doubt it.
Because the other ones just seem, I don't know, they just make
Yeah,
no
the other
sense.
one's more plot based, which is not something we've seen. We don't normally get two. We usually just get one. So the Cloud Kingdom, Rise of a New Elemental Master. Cloud
Right,
Kingdom
was-
is a realm parallel to Ninjago.
Okay.
They it's where they write everything that happens in Ninjago. It's where Destiny is written.
Oh, okay.
It's only ever shown up in season 5. So the Realm of Madness, which is a different realm, will defend itself against dangerous dragons. I could see that being true.
Right, but that's just kind
And
of
then-
vague. Dangerous dragons is kind
Yeah.
of okay.
And then the Departed Realm will release the spirits of ancient creatures forgotten by history. Also interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if it's forgotten by history, but Wu remembers it and just didn't tell the ninja, because that also happens like every so
Right.
often.
Yeah, but I feel
But
like
isn't it
something you should
also
really
about-
tell somebody
about-
it.
It's also about the new season's about time or whatever, and the time twins might
Well, there-
return. So forgotten in history.
We have no idea. There's
You
so
know.
many things that could happen with this new season.
Okay.
That
I
time
was
travel has been one of the theories that's been bounced around.
Yeah,
so
man,
we-
we're
so
my
not sure.
Ninjago fans.
But
at.
Mike,
Yeah.
but if it is time travel, the only one that even mentions it, forgotten by history, time travel.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll go to this departed realm or something.
Well, the
This-
Departed Realm is where people,
Dead people
who die
go?
go.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Garmadon was there, but then he got released. So he's the only thing to have come back out of the Departed Realm
Oh, okay.
and actually stayed out. But who knows? We could see.
Okay. And then the only other thing is the preview of the show.
Yeah,
So
the
let's-
teaser.
So let's preview that. Here, let's click on the cinematic mode and then play the preview.
Yeah.
Are they like in space or something?
I like this animation. It looks
Yeah, the animation
more
looks
crisp,
so
but yet colorful.
so clean for Ninjago. That's what I'm excited for most. But
yeah, like
this, this
are they-
animation, I would actually want to watch.
I
Like, I
Right.
want
It's-
to watch.
I think from what I can tell, this is some sort of something that opens above the city.
Okay, because those
Sort of
look
like
see, they
big
get-
energy portal
they get-
realm thing.
Yeah, because they get sucked in at that one.
Yeah,
point.
that looks
Okay.
like Nia just like trying to stop people from going away with her water powers. But
Right, but yeah,
Man, good
there's,
stuff, though.
there's a dragon or whatever. So
yeah, there's a dragon. There's Lloyd.
There's the Destiny's Bounty. Yeah.
Yeah,
looking
see,
good. And
yeah,
then look,
that
multiple realms. Yeah, multiple realms right there.
yeah,
They're showing
that's it.
fractures
Could
in
be
the
some
sky.
sort of multi-realm collision. Or
So
of some sort.
so any of those ones about the realms could be true.
Yeah, yeah. So
Hey,
that
Contract,
was
good morning.
one thing I was thinking about the other day is that in season 6, it was established that the realms are all connected. And when the cursed realm was destroyed, its sister realm, Jinjago, ended up being destroyed as well. So
Okay.
and the consequences beyond that have never been explored. So I'm wondering if it will be explored.
Okay,
this
because it
season.
looked like the realms were fracturing or something, or they were all going to be forced together or some other craziness.
Yeah, we haven't talked. I don't think Ninjago has had much to do with the other realms for a couple of seasons. So
Okay,
Interesting.
it's looking good. It's looking good.
yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
I'm
definitely.
excited.
We should like review it every week or something when it comes
Yeah.
out,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
once the
When
show
does
starts
it come
coming
out?
out,
because we could watch it during the.
We have
meeting
no
and then,
idea.
do some kind
Oh,
of yeah.
okay. of
it'll
course.
probably start coming out. I'm guessing after the sets are revealed. Maybe before the sets come out in North America, but after the sets come out in Europe.
But it's usually a summer show, isn't it? Doesn't it usually come out in the
Yeah.
summer? So yeah,
Well,
I think
Crystallized was weird because we had like a late spring and then an early fall release because it was divided in half.
right. We
but
had that underwater part of the season, and then the rest of the
yeah,
season. or
the
whatever it was.
Seabound came out
The
way
island. I
early
mean,
than
the
normal.
island. The island was. I love the island. The sets were
Yeah.
exactly like the show, so they were like perfect.
Yeah. Good morning, Brick and Brood. How are you doing
Hey,
today?
Breaking Brute.
There is one more piece of news,
Uh-oh,
leaks,
no more news.
rumors that we needed to discuss.
Okay.
And we're probably not gonna be able to discuss it too much because I feel like we don't have enough real information yet. But the Prick or Brick boxes and the Build a
Oh,
Minifig
yeah.
boxes.
Right.
Um,
Boxes, because I was like, we covered the actual figures that are coming out Q2, so I didn't understand what that picture was all about.
Here, here, I can share it.
I'm kind of neutral right now about it because I don't want to immediately look. I can tell you right now.
This is what they look like.
Yeah, it's not the look. You know, I don't care what the packaging really looks like. You know what I mean? It's about the durability of it. Can it hold just as many pieces as the cups? I like the cups because it was good storage containers. I feel like these would break down
they were stackable
a lot faster
via the lid. Yeah.
But I don't want to knock them yet.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I think these they're in other places. I don't know if they're in North America yet.
Has anybody seen them? Has anybody seen them? Type in the comments.
Anyone seen them?
Well, I saw Greg had picked some up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe they're just rolling them out in Europe.
Yeah, I think they're starting over there first.
Do they close? I mean, do they have lids? Flap lid? Or like?
It looks like they're just regular little boxes, man.
Yeah, and then you just tape them.
Yeah.
You got a lot of small pieces in there. You just got to put tape on the entire side.
Can you take more? Is it? Can you feel it more than you can a cup?
That's what we don't know yet, or at least I haven't seen anything solid about.
Okay, so there's a comment here that says 5% less volume than the cup, but in reality, about 15% less. As now there will be no way of cheating the system.
Right. How like a lot of times we could fill it up and we could just kind of sit the lid on top and they would tape the lid for us. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Look, and I want to look. My biggest thing right now is one, because a lot of people are going to be like, "This is for the environment, dude." I'm telling you, you guys could do the research. This is not going to help the environment. The only thing it would help is if people litter. But as far as like the stuff breaking down and all that, man, look. The only thing that's really productive recycling is aluminum, steel, different metals. You know what I mean? Trees are self-sustaining because they build forests for trees. It's not like they go tear down an Amazon forest to build a tree or paper. You know what I mean? Like they have forests built for that. So look, the environmental part, man, is really meh. Now, is it cheaper for Lego to make these boxes than the cups? Are we going to be fitting less pieces in these boxes than the cups? Is all this pointing to things that would save Lego a lot of money? I'm not against Lego saving money, but at the cost of
it would save them money. Plus, they are also not giving us as many bricks, and so they're making more money at the same time. So,
however,
it's a win-win.
I take what I'm saying right now just with a real grain of salt, except for the environmental part that I'm being serious about. But like, if you can actually fit the same amount of pieces in there, I'm not gonna sit there and bitch about it, man. You know what I mean? I like the cups, but at least I have a billion of them already, so it's not like I'm not gonna get any.
Yeah.
And if
Oldendorf, I have the YouTube stream pulled up in another tab and it's muted so that I don't hear us and then hear us again like 20 seconds later or however delayed the stream.
Right, the delay is.
Yeah. Bricks said, I thought I read it was just in testing phase in Germany. It might be, but again, I saw Greg got some, so I don't know if he went to Germany or if they put some in the UK. You know what I mean?
Right. Because he goes to the main store, doesn't he?
So Harold says you can fit 67 2x4 bricks in the box versus 60 in the cup.
I think
so. Look, I mean,
if we can fit
more in the box, I don't want to complain about that.
I think the boxes are going to be better for fitting certain pieces.
You would think
like
because of the
pieces.
geometry of it,
right? Square stuff or whatever.
But
I agree with the lid, the cup lid, even the anti-stud. You can probably fit maybe a little bit in there. But I think with the boxes, you'd be able to fit more, right? I mean,
definitely more bigger pieces.
It seems
or
like
at least have them like organized a lot better. Whereas with like small pieces, I don't know if it would matter.
You have to stack them all up. Imagine all the one by one pieces you're going to connect together. You're like, well, I got to sit there and put them together.
And look,
and
I also want to say,
you just pour them in. I think,
and I also want to make sure that.
But but then it'd be a pain.
Like, when I say I like the cups better, you know what I mean? Like that's something like I can reuse or whatever. It is not Lego's responsibility to give me a storage container.
Right.
I need to make sure I reiterate that that's not Lego's responsibility. If they want to just say, hey, you can just put it in a plastic bag. We can just give you a plastic bag to put it in. So at least if they're giving us something, so I just want to make sure like it's Lego's responsibility to give us good product as toys, you know what I mean, and blocks, but not like the container. So they don't need to do that. It's just really awesome. And I thought that was kind of helping the whole environmental thing too, because a lot of people bring their cups back in to get refilled. I think you even get a discount for oral.
You do if you
Yeah.
bring the cup back in, yeah.
Yeah,
But I also like it better
so-
because they're see-through as well. You can kind of see what's now. These boxes are gonna be like, I gotta lift up every box and look inside every.
Well, I don't imagine people are going to really use the
Uh-huh.
boxes for storage because they look pretty flimsy. So you start stacking them or something like
They'll
that. I
probably
don't think they're
collapse
gonna-
on each other.
Yeah, it's not. They don't look like strong boxes, dude.
Yeah,
So-
disappointing.
So I think Lego probably really did it more to save them costs.
Yeah.
because I'm sure they're going to save a lot of money making them very thin.
papers, yes,
Paper-
compared to
almost paper
molding
type
out plastic
boxes, yeah.
containers for everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. It's hard to have a real solid opinion on it, but it is what it is. But it's definitely news, that's for sure. It's we'll see how it goes.
I think they should sell the Pick-a-Brick cups on the side. They'd be like, if you want to still use the cup, it's an extra $1. You know?
Steve says glass is also infinitely recyclable. Can you imagine if they gave us glass containers, dude? How many kids would be cutting themselves up?
Right, or dropping them in the store again. Oh my God, that'd be horrible.
King says reused is better than recycle according to studies, so we should reuse cup forever. Yeah, it's a good point. Danny, thank you about the hat love. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, I love it too. We need a factory store in the US like the one in Germany. I saw a video of it and can describe it as my dream come true.
Okay, well, they're building one in America, so we'll have it soon.
Zizu, what's happening?
Hey!
Steve, yes, glass containers for bag cups would be fantastic. I don't use the cups
Yeah.
anyways right now. My local store folks let me use a cup to fill it generously and then dump it into a bag. That's something else. You could bring your cups back. Maybe actually, that's a good point. Maybe you could just do that. Just keep, because
Yeah,
if
they might
you're
let you,
seriously
and then
like
get the
gun ho
discount.
about the environment kind of thing, you probably would rather just bring my cup back instead of just keep reusing
Yeah.
like these boxes. Because look, the boxes I'm sure are coated in some type of wax material, or
Right, or
something, you know what I mean?
plastic. They're plastic coated boxes.
Brick Stage says, I'm gonna put my fish and chips in one.
Make
They
a
do
bento
look a little
box.
bit like the Kentucky Fried Chicken boxes. You know how?
Yeah.
Well, says if I dumped the cup into a bag, I would end up getting more than one because I would feel the need to fill the bag.
Yeah.
Bag, yeah.
Yeah, come to think of it, that did happen to me once. I was at one of the stores and I got a Pab cup and they just let me dump it in the bag. And
It depends on the store you go to
less.
because,
Yeah.
dude, some of the stores, man, employees, they're pretty lax about stuff, man. Because I think they know they're like, dude, Lego's expensive, man. Go ahead and put a little extra on top or something, or
Yeah.
it's like a lot of the employees, man, they'll fill the minifig bags, CMF bags out for you. You know what I mean? So you don't have to worry about that. There's some good Lego employees, man, out there that do help us out a lot, or with just information. You know what I mean? Like helping out with that way. Bring back small cups, save 50 cents, large $1. I couldn't remember the discount you got on that. Brick and Brute says, I'm hitting the Lego store today in Toronto. Unfortunately, all the April 1st stuff sold out. I called last night, but an AFL got me to see. Now that is a sellout that I wouldn't take bets on, like the Up House, the Indiana Jones sets.
I know those are.
I
amazing.
knew, man, those things are going to be hot.
And by the way, you ordered 2. Is it confirmed they are shipping?
Yes, they have shipped.
All right.
They have shipped. And dude, I don't know what's going on. I mean, I know they must have been busy. But I ordered Friday night at midnight,
Right, at midnight.
and they're shipped. I don't know. They don't have an estimated date yet, but I'll probably be here like Tuesday or Wednesday.
I would think, yeah.
Yeah. With the D&D craze, could be have a little more brown cloth pull string pouches for Pabs. That would be cool. D&D that comes out like any day now, right?
Supposedly.
Yeah.
Oh, the movie.
Is
The
it?
movie's out in theaters now, but
How
Yeah.
about those sets?
I don't know about
man?
the set. I thought it was June or something, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think we know yet.
Oh man, I can't wait to see that.
We haven't
That's
seen
gonna
it yet
look
either.
good.
No leaks
That's gonna
yet.
look
No
really
Yeah,
leaks
good.
or
we just know which one's been chosen. I don't know if we know.
Yeah. Space Time Brick Studio. What's up? Good morning. He'll be joining us on the panel today to talk about Brickheadz, and along with anybody else that would like to join us today. We'll put the link out there just after the second hour. Grixter says, Chip Shop, where do you want me stick the 6 for 6 plates, man? Yeah. So it's an interesting topic, that's for sure. And I will be interested to see where it goes in the future. You know what I mean? So, oops. So let's see here. I did already mention that how much praise I wanted to give for those Indiana Jones sets.
Oh yeah.
And I know there's a few other sets out there right now that are in the same boat as far as like good sets for a good price. I just can't remember off the top of my head which ones they were, but I feel like, you know, unfortunately with Lego, the biggest thing that I mentally pull back and forth with is because of the premium thing, you know, and I feel like, and somebody mentioned in the comments, I think a couple streams ago, about how like you raise the price, you raise the value. Because if you raise the price and people still buy it, you're raising the value. You know, you raise the price, nobody buys it, then you just go bankrupt and go out of business. But so I understand that in a way, but at the same time, from a business aspect, I'm like, dude, but if you lower the price just, you know, just a little bit, like what they're doing right now with the Indiana, dude, people fly off the shelves.
Yeah, mid-price sets sell well.
Dude, can you imagine how much Lego would sell if they were just a little bit more affordable?
Oh yeah, a lot more. But,
dude, because we buy it anyways. You know what I mean? Even when it's expensive, it's like right. So
they want to cover the full range as well as the really expensive stuff, because that really expensive stuff sells. You guys are all going crazy for that UCS whatever it was.
I know. I'm part of the problem.
Yeah. I'm part of the problem. They're gonna sell out on those day one, just like the Up House. It's gonna be like, oh my god. Why would we stop? Why would we stop? You know?
Yeah. It was so weird because I bought the Indiana Jones set with the plane and Sean Connery with he likes to shingle ladies. I always try and talk like Sean Connery. But yeah, that is an awesome set, man. And then I got 2 of the Up Houses.
Yeah.
And the Up House was, I think, $60.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it doesn't matter. You know, it's a beautiful looking set. All right. I think before we let our first guest on and open the panel up and start talking about Brickheadz,
we have 2 things.
Well, I knew about one. I can't figure out the other. Why don't we go ahead and do celebrations, and then we can do the other thing. I think it's about that time.
It's time for celebrations with me, the one and only Celebrations Bear. Yeah, you guys like my dolphin hat? All right, look, special shout out to the Carrot Gang. Yeah, eventually they came around, gave me a shout out. So yeah, what's going on, boys? Yeah, all right, okay. So yeah, celebrations. Well, looks like this week Amberlia's not here. Yeah. And she was one of my #1 fans. Yeah, she was all pro Bear at the Dolphins. So yeah, shout out to Amberlia. But yeah, it's Amberlia Jr.'s. It's Amberlia Jr.'s own birthday. Yeah, check it out. She's got her. I designed her own sig fig, and she's hanging out with the Brick World crew. Yeah, she sure is. Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. I mean this. Yeah. You know, now that I'm the only one running celebrations, what's going on, you guys? We're running out of things to celebrate. So yeah, I mean, you know, Evasaurus reached 300,000 subscribers, but you know, what else? Who else is having a birthday? Oh, all right, well, Happy Fool's Day, everybody. Oh, wait a minute, then. Happy birthday to my brother. Yeah. Well, that technically, happy birthday to Con's brother. Yeah, he had a birthday on April Fool's Day. Happy birthday, you fool. He wanted me to say. Yeah. All right. Well, back to you, Hotstone. Yeah.
I don't know if it was funny or slightly creepy that he's wearing the Dolphins hat.
That hat is made of 100% pure dolphin. Yeah.
No real dolphins were harmed in the making of that video. By the way, Cypher, excellent Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy reference. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Thanks.
Good stuff. Good
yeah,
stuff.
because the dolphins, they left the earth. Yeah.
And it's funny how the dolphins were like, I think the second smartest creatures on the planet,
exactly,
behind mice.
But
anyways, happy birthday
Amberlia
to Mini Amberlia.
Happy birthday, Mini Amberlia.
Goodness gracious. Time flies when you have kids. I'll tell you what, man. They get older and older and older.
You blink and they're graduating high school. You're like, what?
Dude, mine's going to be 20 in October.
Oh, yeah.
20!
Yeah.
Right, I just really had to emphasize that. And Danny Phantom says, it's my unbirthday. Well, happy unbirthday to you.
Unbirthday. Very happy unbirthday.
Excellent Alice in Wonderland reference. And why don't we go ahead and do the other thing, and we shall open the floor.
Okay, it is Temple of Fortitude Brick World Chicago 2023 mock update time. First thing you might notice, the water tiles are here. Water tiles have arrived, and now this spot is fully filled in. There are also water tiles filled in on the back. We'll get to that in a second, but first and foremost, there's been progress on the roof. Taking a look at the roof here, you can see a lot of dark green. You'll also notice right here in the front, there is a big dragon head, which is accurate to how the temple appears in the show. Also present here is this little thing, as well as a smaller roof area and this thing at the top. You'll see there are many missing parts, some on the roof, some tiles. This area will eventually be tiled off as well, and in some other areas, and that's simply because I'm waiting on the parts. If we go around the back here, you can see this area all water tiled off. That looks absolutely fabulous. And then here on the back, there's nothing, but you can see the structure for the roof. So there are 4 of these Technic hinge pieces, and then once the side is on, a bunch of plates will be holding it all together, and there'll be a roof on this side as well. Also, to show you here, this is the sides of the roof. Eventually there'll be some more wedge plates, as well as some triangle tiles and regular tiles. And this part was simply put together with a couple of clips attached there. The roof can lift off completely. It has a few 2x2 bricks underneath, so that it can rest easily on the ground without messing up the placement of the roof. And as far as this layer goes, there has been a few areas of improvement. I've added these flags in the front, as well as added a structural support beam in the middle here. This is mostly just for show, and there will be 2 shorter ones once I get more red brick. These will also be the correct color of red once I get more red tiles. That pretty much concludes my Temple of Fortitude mock update for this week. I have also made some progress with interior detail, but I'm going to save that detail for the full showcase once the mock is finished. All I'm waiting on now is parts, and once those all arrive, expect a showcase very soon. Now, back to our panel.
I feel like I want to make his Sigfig go Kia at the end or something.
Dude, all right, that mock is absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it is
so
looking
couple,
really
couple
good.
things.
You can see it back here.
Yeah, it's really big too. A couple things. One, I wanted to say hi to Walt. How you doing?
Hello, Walt.
Good morning. And Chef is out there. Good morning to you.
Hey, Chef T.
So I just have a couple things I want to say about that real quick. So one, I did like the music you had in the background of the video. It was great. Dude, have you ever? That's a big mock, and I feel like any like serious Ninjago fan would like want to have that.
Yeah.
If you had to take it just a guess, and I know it's not even completely done, but if someone wanted to buy that, like, what do you think it would cost, dude?
I have no, because of all the dark green, it's gonna cost a lot.
Because it seems like it's a UCS type set, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're definitely reaching into
this,
the multiple hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, definitely more. Definitely more expensive than any of the Ninjago modulars for sure.
Oh, that's fair enough. I'm putting it in like $500-$600 range.
Yeah, I'd say that too.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I've seen Jay on other streams, and when he sent that video to me to update everything, I was just like, this is even showing 1/3 of what he's done on this thing. And then it's just like, look at the outside, everybody. Ha. He's like, okay, all right.
And also,
interior.
Cypher, Cypher's asking a question.
Interior.
Cypher is asking you, Jay, if are you not worried about someone stealing your build idea?
I mean, if someone else wants to build this temple, feel free. But my work is being documented here.
Yeah, I doubt that anybody's gonna build it exactly like Jay's doing, unless you. Yeah. Maybe if you've paused every single shot that he's given of it, you might be able to figure out every dimension. But
come close, but not exactly.
But even if you did, dude, kudos to you because you're gonna be spending mad money, dude.
Yeah, good luck. I mean, if you want to build it in with a yellow roof, it's probably not going to cost you as much money. But the dark green is
expensive. Yeah,
it's money.
All right, so
pieces and whatnot. So yeah.
I am getting ready to put the link out in the chat for people that want to jump on the panel, and I'm getting ready to send a link to Space Time. Yeah, like I said, Brickheadz, baby.
I was hoping that the Star Wars Brickheadz would be revealed, but we only have just that one horrible leaked image from last week. But you know, I'm actually looking at those. I don't like Brickheadz. The only Brickhead set I have is the Go Brick Me set. Because I felt like that was one and done. If I wanted to make any Brickheadz, I could make any Brickhead I wanted. But like, okay, I'm gonna look at a picture. I can use this set to then, add, and then just do that.
I mean, one of the biggest reasons why I'm not really too much into Brickheadz is because I collect Funko Pops.
Right.
And they're so similar in a way, that I don't know. It's another theme and I can't really get into. But unless I see one that I really like I got the Monkey King one. Right. I remember that the Sith Trooper or whatever. I got that. I got Kylo Ren. I had gotten Mandala, Din and
Mando and Grogu.
Mando and Grogu. Yeah. So, there's a few of them I've gotten. It's not something I got to be a completionist about.
Right.
All right. So let's see here.
Yeah, that was the thing for me. I always just thought these are Funko Pops. Why would I want to build a Funko Pop when I can get a Funko Pop?
Well, I mean, clearly because it's Lego,
right?
So,
well, it's another theme. It's a different theme.
It's about I guess the build and stuff. By the way, what's up, Iceberg Bricks in the house?
Hey,
what's going on, my fellow Marylander?
I wonder, is he at a convention this weekend or has he got weekend?
I'm not sure because I know he's kind of been all over the place lately.
Yeah, he's doing the circuit. He's doing the convention circuit this year, I think.
Yeah. Give me 1 second here.
Did he win Christmas? Did he win Christmas or not? I can't remember. I'm old and forgetful.
I am also old and forgetful.
I'm that's the most realistic Lego head I've ever seen down there. Hey, Lego head.
What's up, Lego head?
So, but I don't know. Did he win?
No,
he can't be. He's not here. Really?
Hello,
hey,
what's going on, brother?
What's up? Did Mel win Christmas? Did he win the Christmas one?
Mel won the second episode.
The second episode.
Okay.
The bridge challenge.
Right. Okay.
See, I'm holding the line at 0 Funko, which helps the Brickheadz collect.
Okay.
Yeah. Look, Funko is just like any other type of collection where you can fall down a serious rabbit hole. Mrs. Hive actually fell down a pretty big rabbit hole with the Funko Pops. She was very, very, very selective about. At first she just collected Wonder Woman, and occasionally, she loves the cute characters. So she got a Grogu one, she got a Baby Groot one. You know what I mean? Now she's branched out into like either shows she like she's got like Grey's Anatomy ones and historical figures like she likes to support women and stuff. So she got like the Ruth Gatorsburg one and like I think that maybe the Jackie Kennedy one. I can't remember. She meant to buy the Queen one not too long ago, but then she loves like all the icons and the cereal and the Coca-Cola and. She got a Twizzlers one. Dude, she just bought a Rubik's Cube one.
A Rubik's Cube Funko Pop?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it actually looks really cool. Because he's like moving part of himself.
Interesting.
Yeah, but anyways, the point is, you start like going down that rabbit hole, man. And with things like Funko and Lego, it's real easy for them to reach out and grab your nostalgia, or your interest or whatever the case may be. And like, so Brickheadz is no exception. Brickhead is tapped into, gosh, man. I mean, the Harry Potter, Star Wars, Disney. Actually, I think Harry Potter, Star Wars, and Disney is really.
Don't forget the Spice Girls.
The Spice Girls, right? And then Avatar
and Ninjago.
And then wait, is that real? Is that legit?
Yeah, this is those 10th anniversary Brickheadz from 2021.
Well, that was like the free promo.
Kiss my grits, man.
Yeah, no, this was the it wasn't a free promo.
That's what I meant. You know what I mean, Jay. You know what
it was a purchase with purchase.
You know what I mean,
right.
Jay.
Remember the purchase with purchase.
Yeah, you buy like
now you have.
I forget
right
how.
Nothing's ever free in life. Okay?
No, it was either $30 on its own, or if you spend a certain amount of money on Ninjago.
Well, I see it came with a printed tile as well.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that's
that
great.
wasn't exclusive, but yeah.
I was like, let me see that. Hold on, put that back up. You know, that almost looks like the one that came with the Ninjago City Gardens.
It is the one that came with Ninjago City Gardens.
Didn't it also
Well,
come in
that
like
would explain
10
that.
other sets?
Yeah, it came in like every
entire
set with a
wave,
golden
yeah.
minifig.
Also, Iceberg says, do y'all talk about Calibre Collects music video of Tony Ninja's on fire? We did. And I'll say again that if you haven't checked it out, definitely go check it out. It's really great. It's an awesome video. Ninja's very talented. What's going on? How you doing, Cypher?
Pretty good. How are you?
Man, doing groovy. So yeah, Brickheadz.
There we go.
They've tapped into a lot of different themes. Now, the reason that we invited Spacetime on is because Spacetime is not just a fan. He makes a lot of like digital renderings of different Brickheadz, and I've lost track of all the different themes that he's done. And when he does a theme, he doesn't just do like a character out of the theme. Like he'll do like the whole time, like the whole cast,
all the main characters. Yeah.
I think the Ghostbusters ones was my favorite that you did, but I don't know, man. There's a lot.
The X-Men are all nice.
Oh my god, that's right, the X-Men.
Yeah.
He did the Star Trek as well. I love the Star Trek as well.
We invited Bricklicker also because we knew Bricklicker is a huge fan, and he's got like almost the entire collection of Brickheadz. If not, he might have them all now. I'm not sure, but he was just too busy, and he wanted to thank us for inviting him and everything, but unfortunately couldn't make it. Yeah, so I don't know. Everybody on the chat, let me know. I mean, are you a fan of Brickheadz? And I don't mean like, do you got to be a completionist about them? Just do you have any at all?
Right.
Because like I said, I'm a very light, casual Brickhead collector. But kind of curious. Let's go around the panel. I kind of know how Dok and Jay are about them, and I know Spacetime, but I'm curious. Lego Head, are you into Brickheadz at all?
It's the best theme ever.
It should be. Look at him. He's got a brickhead.
All right, I'm going to just assume that wasn't sarcasm, like you really meant that.
He's always sarcastic. I'll ask again.
I don't like repeating myself. That wasn't sarcasm. So, all right, rock on. BFAB, what about you, man? I know you collect just about everything.
I do collect like everything. I think Brickheadz is okay. It really depends how passionate I'm about the theme that it's representing. Example, I bought the Comic-Con Spider-Man Brickheadz, right? And I love those. But I don't really buy Brickheadz that often unless I like the theme or I can get it on clearance. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like that's almost in line with me. King, what about you, man? Are you into Brickheadz at all?
I do collect few, but I only got one this year so far.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. It's basically at 3 different levels. I mean, you're either hardcore, you're kind of in the middle, maybe like BFAB or me or King, or it's like you don't even touch them. Like it's just, it's just not. Yeah. They're not your bag. Cypher, what about you, man? You collect them at all? You like them? I'm going to take that as I hate them. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. No, go ahead, man. You're right.
I only have the Dr. Emmett Brown and the Martin McFly ones. I don't know
why. Those are 2 good ones to have, though,
name.
Man. I can't remember with that Martin McFly. Did they kind of emphasize or highlight like his shoes in that Brickheadz at all? You remember how he had the like the pull up shoes or whatever that lit up? I mean, probably not, because you couldn't even do probably anything quite like that in Brickheadz.
I think they just gave him a white 1x2, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, 1x2 for the shoes.
But yeah, and wasn't there a Venkman and Slimer Brickheadz as well?
Yeah, there was, and I wanted to get that, but I missed out on it.
I feel like wasn't that a special one? Maybe like a Comic-Con exclusive or something?
No, that wasn't Comic-Con.
No.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't out for very long. It was August to December of 2018.
I remember seeing it.
Wow.
I remember seeing
it.
Yeah,
wasn't that particularly one the year after Lego Dimensions retired? Hey, by the way.
Hey, Mal.
Hey,
nice to see you.
Yeah, but
tell us your Brickhead thing. What do you like them? You like them? Hate them? What's the deal?
Yeah, well, I've always been very meh. At first, I was like, what's the purpose? This is just another small Lego set that'll sit on a shelf collecting dust, and then I quickly realized when I got my first job and had more money to afford sets that I was holding off for a really long time and getting sucked into gift with purchases that are actually good and sucked into the whole VIP point system, that Brickheadz are good. They are a good stat stuffers, as we say in the sports world, to try meet the threshold for free shipping or the value for gift with purchases. So I've gone from I really don't like Brickheadz to Brickheadz are meh.
Okay, they're all licensed
that's
too,
fair.
aren't they? All licensed characters, every last one.
Well,
I believe
not
so.
all of them.
Well, not Ninjago.
Not all of them,
Yeah.
because there are the festive ones, and there are the celebration ones that aren't licensed. But my
They have, like,
favorite
the
is
pads, too.
probably the Buzz Lightyear.
Oh yeah, that's good too. I forgot about the Toy Story ones, man. TitaniumJay, what's going on? Good morning. And Craigster, if you want to jump on and talk about anything else, you can. We don't have to just talk about Brickheadz. Because I know you've got a lot of good insight, in perspective on a lot of stuff. I always say like there's two people that even if I disagree with on something, I just highly respect.
Thank you,
their
Hive.
opinion. I was gonna say that was Craigster and Ian, from Brickheadz.
Those two?
Yes. But yes, yours as well, BFAB. So there is a couple people out there saying like, I'm not a fan of Brickheadz, don't own a single one. I mean, and that's cool, dude. If everybody bought them, I feel like they take up way too much more shelf space.
Are they $24.99 per single Brickhead, or is it $15 for a single one?
I thought it was
honestly
10
per single one.
I'm asking. That's why I'm asking.
It used to be 10.
I don't know. They're
It is
expensive. I
10.
like 10.
For a single one, it's 10. But I think the reason you had that first impression is because they've been doing a lot more double and triple packs over the last 3 years. I think it's because they've bundled.
They have leaned towards that.
I think it's because they've started to realize, hey, these characters probably aren't going to sell as well on their own. So let's bundle characters we don't think they're going to sell on their own as good with other characters of the same thing. Because do we really think that just a Grogu in an egg on its own was gonna be worth a $10 price tag? I don't think so.
Yes.
But it's a small build.
Obviously with Lego, it's not about what it's worth. You know what I mean? What people are gonna buy.
It's about how much they can make.
So
Grogu must die.
So I see Jay up there has got Grogu. I grabbed here's the Kylo Ren one I got. And then I took the stand. I don't know where the stand went, but I got like the Sith Trooper guy. I like this guy a lot because I don't know, just about that red and black, man. I just love it. There's Vader.
Yeah, this
is
the
one that
original
doesn't have
Vader.
the non-red eye Vader.
Yeah, the original Vader. One of the first ones, I think. I used to have Captain America, but I think the clips broke on him, so he's gone.
Let's see here. What was everybody saying out there? I mean, Brixie also has a lot of them too, but you can barely see them. Dreamlink's the massivest collection.
Yeah.
Brixie's a good example of like, dude, I don't know where you're gonna be putting anything else, man.
In a second house. He's gonna build a second house. Just fill it with Lego.
Yes.
He said he's going to buy the warehouse for his Lego collection.
I don't know. I already feel like I'm a hoarder,
But if they were to ever get, if Lego was ever to get the SpongeBob license back, SpongeBob SquarePants would be the ultimate Brickhead because he's literally a square.
Yeah, no. I feel like they'd even be able to do like Patrick, and Mr. Crab, especially Squidward. I feel like they could do like probably good Brickhead versions of it, man.
And I think they made a Steve for Minecraft, but that was
they did.
But that was really weird because he had ears and Lego minifigures don't even have printed ears on
I
their
think all the
heads.
Minecraft ones have ears though. So
Yeah, they do.
Also, Will he says, "Forget Brickheadz if you guys heard about the confirmed Star Wars stuff." Yeah, dude, we talked about it on the news.
Yeah, we talked about it
earlier. So yeah, we definitely discussed that. Shai says, "Hey, the Lego Movie ones are some of my prized Brickheadz." Well, that was a big snafu on Lego's part too, wasn't it? I mean, the way they kind of distributed those.
The
I
Lego
wish the
Movie
Lego
2
had limited
ones.
things. Now they're like, oh, Billy Bob's gonna be mad that we don't have a limited set. Oh, we can't make it anymore. And that like it kind of takes the fun away from like collecting Lego for me in the sense of like a chase aspect. Like even look back to like the Mr. Gold days. Like that was fun because it forced you to get out of your house, feel a bunch of packs, and look for something. It gave you a goal. That's what I like.
I agree. I agree. I think that there's definitely something to be said for exclusive stuff. I think it does make the collecting more fun. And for instance, and Lego's doing some things right in my personal opinion. Like, okay, so for instance, we discussed, speaking of Star Wars, we discussed the Venator and the Captain Rex fig that's going to come with that. And I can't remember if Jay was saying, like, you know, they're going to release another Captain Rex, but they won't do it with the Band-Aid part over his head.
There's going to be something exclusive.
Yeah, that will stay exclusive. So I don't know. That kind of stuff is great. You know what I mean? And I agree. There should be some more stuff like the Mr. Gold or something like that. I don't want to see Lego go down the aisle of like everybody's got to be able to have everything or no.
Well, it's
And I don't know why, but the way
collectability
that
standpoint.
event was describing the hunt for Mr. Gold, I almost thought it was gonna explain why that's similar to Pokemon Go for some reason. Just the way BFAB explained
I know
it.
nothing
I don't know
about
why my mind
Pokemon
went to
Go.
Pokemon
Okay, I'm
Go.
not Brickheadz. Sorry, Brickheadz.
Are
you watching this?
Will says he says I do have Mando and Grogu. Also forgot about them, and I feel like everybody got them. I can't believe that set is still on the shelves, man.
It sells that well. That's why it's still on the shelves.
I guess it does, man. Goodness gracious. There's a Grogu Black Series fig standalone.
Yeah,
actually, I kind of regret not grabbing that thing. That was out a couple years ago. It was like one of those little tiny box.
Yeah, little tiny box. I was like, what the heck? Whatever, I'll get it.
I know, and I was like, I'll get it later. I'll get it later. And I never got it.
It never came back out. Yeah.
Look, you got to understand, King. I don't hate Grogu.
I know. Should we play it?
I got a big poster of Grogu and Ahsoka on my wall, man. I'm tired of him being in the Mandalorian. Yeah, look how cute. I like also on that Brickheadz that you could move his ears, like have him kind of up or down. That was really cute. TitaniumJay says Mr. Gold is bad for the economy. Oh, how many boxes of $10 figs are sitting in someone's basement?
Not a lot. Because people are smart enough. If you have a sealed case of Series 10, you have a Mr. Gold and it's in your basement, and it's still sealed, you probably not the brightest individual out there, right?
Well, I will say that is a theme we would probably cover a little more in depth eventually, is not just prices, but just kind of the market. Because it's because Tangem is he has a point.
How's it bad for the economy?
Well, no, I don't know how true it is. But I'm just saying but that is a true statement. Like, because it's kind of like, in a way, if you were a company making billions of dollars and you're using tax like American money, but then you're taking it and putting it in like a offshore account or something. You're not putting it back into the economy. You know, it's just hoarding it. It doesn't. I don't think that's the right comparison, but it's not good for the whole dynamic.
I like to say that makes zero sense. I'm sorry.
Sorry, man. I was reaching there. Axel, good morning. What's going on? Minifigure says I'm still waiting for Mr. Diamond, made from real diamonds as a chase figure in a box. What?
Yeah, when they put them in the boxes, that's when they'll have the new chase figure. I feel like Mr. Gold is what caused us to feel the bags.
It's actual gold.
It's like, Lego trained us to fill up the minifigure bags. Now they're
I will say, can you imagine the Mr. Gold thing going on now when they're going to have the boxes?
Oh, I'd still find 3 boys. I'd be cutting them open, gluing them back together,
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't glue them back together. I'd just be tearing them open.
That is something else we will discuss a lot more in depth eventually in the show. Is the mini CMF boxes and stuff, because that's. I feel like it's the whole Lego community is kind of split around with that whole thing. Man.
Yes or no? Yeah.
Go team boxes.
The only reason I ever consider boxes be like continually get messages from Sidious be like, the Lego community hates this and we need boxes. So I think Sidious convinced me. So.
Well,
I mean,
I'm
there's
still
no convincing.
team,
We're getting boxes
still,
regardless.
Yeah, no,
yeah, it's not about
Sidious
like we're not
convinced me to
changing
change my
your
mind
mind,
because he brought up like 50 different points through the like 50 different text messages he sent me. So.
I'm on team boxes because whenever they switch to boxes, I'm like, yes, I'm done collecting collectible minifigures.
I feel like we're gonna all say that, but still buy them when they drop some badass.
I don't like spending money on collectible minifigures anymore because I think the allure of that is gone, and I don't like having to chase up people Brick Hive about seeing if anyone has any spares of stuff that I don't get.
Oh, and then Macro pays like $40 to ship them to you.
And then I spend $20 on international shipping to complete trades.
So, anyways, Space Time. I'm curious. How did you get into Brickheadz, man? Because I know you've got this serious.
It's so interestingly enough, I am not too much into the officially released Brickheadz because a lot of them I don't find that appealing. But once in a while, there are some that are just very nicely made. But I want to say it started in about 2020. I originally wanted to get into designing custom minifigures for my Star Trek mocks. And I quickly realized that you can still find them on my Instagram feed or whatever from like 2 years ago. But I am not that great of a digital artist. Like, I can draw on paper pretty well. I've just never learned how to translate those skills. So I was very unhappy with my Star Trek minifigures that I made. And then I just decided, well, why don't I just focus on the brick built medium? And I went out and bought the Kylo Ren Brickhead just to tear it apart and dissect it and just study the insides. And then it took off from there, from just starting with themes that Lego doesn't make and making my own.
Nice.
So that's pretty much my journey, and then it just became a little addictive. I haven't been posting much in the past 2 to 3 months because I have a little project going on that's been taking up all my time.
Would you like to elaborate what the project is?
Avatar!
Yeah, I mean, I can elaborate what it is, but I don't want to.
Sir.
I don't want to shift the focus too much of this discussion.
Oh no, it's okay, right?
Oh no, it's all right, man. I do it all the time.
So basically, my log here in Idaho, we won a competition where we're designing a very large scale diorama for the Avatar 2 movie, and it's probably going to be used for like the streaming release.
Nice.
So
That's a heck of a thing, man.
Basically,
when's the first time we can see it? When's the first time we can see it?
Well, it should be constructed by the end of the month, and then I have to do all the photos and videos for it, and then it's going to get sent to Lego so they can make their content for online. Hopefully, we're going to be able to take it to Bricks Cascade in May, and we'd like to take it to Brick World Chicago and Brick Slopes this year.
Yeah, I've been binge watching your video Space Time, and hasn't your lug been working on that for the past 6 months now?
Essentially, because it went up in LAN I want to say in July, where they put out calls for ideas, and then late August, early September is when we got word that we got accepted. And essentially we had like less than a month to design it and tell Lego what pieces we wanted. So there were a lot of late hours on that. And they gave us no constraints on it. They told us to design what we wanted. And essentially, we came up with something that's 13 feet wide, 6.5 feet deep, and about 5 feet tall. And we
5 feet tall, yeah.
asked
That's
them
so crazy,
for
dude.
yeah, we asked them for 1.2 million elements, and they gave it to us. And
Wow.
we were just shocked at that. So
They will later be sold on Bricklink, so check out Bricklink store.
I just hope that now that the movie hype is gone, people are still going to be interested.
It seems
in
to have
that.
died down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my only fear factor. I hope enough people are going to be drawn into the mock, not even caring that the movie hype is gone.
But I think it's a
Dude, even if they
promotion
didn't-
thing. Like, even
I
if
know-
nobody cares about it, I think it's just for promo.
Right, that's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say too. Like, obviously, it goes hand in hand with like the movie happening and all that stuff. But even if the movie wasn't going on, obviously, it's gonna be like a huge spectacle
size,
to look at.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Because if it's a good collaborative mock that's got a lot of eye candy, people are going to like it no matter what the movie is.
A couple things. TitaniumJay was explaining a little bit more about the economy thing he was talking about.
Still
Yeah,
makes
the
no
Mr. Gold
sense to
thing.
me. I'm sorry, Tangent. I'm just
It's all good. It's all good. Also, I didn't see Amberlia's message to me at the beginning of the show. I do have our poll results from Instagram, so I wanted to do that before the show got too close to getting over with. So let me get that set up here. We'll go ahead and do her intro. I can't be as joyful as Amberlia, so you guys are gonna have to bear with me, okay?
I can if you want.
All right, so let me see here. What do we got? All right. Oh, get out of there we go. All right. Are you a fan of the Brickheadz theme? 32% said love them. 28% said there are some cool ones. 28%
They're the best
said
theme ever.
I can take them or leave them, and 12% said I'm not a fan.
Not a fan.
So I don't know. It seems like there's definitely some love for them, but it's not, like Star Wars or something. What are your favorite Brickheadz? Mayo said Buzz Lightyear. Tori said Disney. Brick Babe said holiday ones. There you go. Let's see. Nora Brick said my wife liked the Harry Potter, Ahsoka, and Chinese Dragon. I want the naked Gollum. King said Ahsoka. I think Ahsoka is definitely one of the hottest ones. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Old guy
That's
said
hot.
Disney.
That's hot.
That's hot. Chef said not available. I'm going to just assume none of them. Wayne said Mandu Grogu and the Nutcracker. There you go. Nutcracker. I haven't heard that one. Redmond Brick says Panda.
Panda?
That was a panda one, wasn't it? Was that one of the Chinese New Year
Yeah.
ones or something?
Yeah, there were 3 pandas in that set.
There've been a
Okay.
lot of Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
The
Scott
Chinese
said
Dragon is
Tusken
probably
Raider.
my second favorite.
That was a good one. Shai said Lego Movie 2. Interesting.
Denny one is amazing.
Which Brickheads do you wish Lego would make? See, Mayo said Sir Top Hand.
More Lego
Hat.
movie.
Tori says Scooby Doo. I could have sworn they did Scooby Doo. Maybe not. Harold said Mushu Brickhead from Mulan. Oh wow. Let's see. Super Tendo said Nintendo. Yeah. Richie said, "Let's get a Bionicle Brickheads."
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that would be
I'm trying. My brain is trying to like compute that. Like
Hashtag Bionicle Brickhead 2024.
Brickhead said, "Run DMC or more pop culture ones." Run DMC would be a good one. Like get the 3-pack. That would be great. Let's see here. King said, "Doc." Dude, that would be a great Brickhead. Old guy, like I said,
That would
Mickey
be like
Minnie.
a cursed Brickhead, y'all.
I know what I'm putting on Lego ideas tonight.
Oh my gosh, maybe a 2-pack. You can get Mookie in there or something.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wayne says Freddy, Jason, or Chucky. Those would be interesting,
yeah, some
but that's
horror
something like
characters.
Space Time would have to make. Because
No, I'm enjoying these. These are a lot of great ideas to add to my
Yeah.
list.
He's gonna steal all
I
these
can't-
ideas.
Can't
I
read
am.
who that is. Jay Howley. I think that's what. But he says BTS.
Right? Okay. all
Someone
of those.
just had
Well,
to say
that's John
BTS.
Y.
Oh, John.
Willie Dempsey.
John,
There's-
I'm glad you let me know who that was, so I can definitely target them. I'm just kidding, John. I'm just kidding. Tech says Ben Swolo.
Whoa.
I would. That would be funny.
A shirtless
SD.
Kylo. I don't know.
SD, yes. Tron
Yes.
and Rocketeer.
I'll take any
yes,
Lego
Tron.
Tron.
Yeah.
Tron. And then Redmond says also Ninja Turtles. Rock on. I'm down.
Also,
with
for
I believe
anyone
Space
who
Time has
got
done the Ninja Turtles.
confused
yeah.
at my answer, so Top and Pat is the Fat Controller.
How did no one know that?
Pleasantly
I knew that. I just didn't say anything.
Thomas the Tank Engine or something, isn't he?
Oh wait, are we
Yeah.
making a Thomas
That
the
is
Tank
true.
Engine Brickheads? Let's go! This is all I've ever wanted.
Well, they
so-
made Thomas the Tank Engine Duplo sets back in the global financial crisis.
We better get a Brickheads.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody, look, you should definitely go over and follow the Good Morning Brick World Instagram account. Every time you answer a question, Amberlia, put your name in this thing, like
For
a
a
hat,
drawing,
draw
yeah.
for a drawing and a prize. So,
So Hive, I do
Yo.
have some upcoming Brickheads to share if you guys would like to see them.
please do.
Yes,
That would
yes.
be awesome.
Yes,
You do.
please.
Have yet to be shared.
Oh, so these are like nobody's seen them, huh?
I think you may have seen a couple of them behind the scenes.
Oh, but like officially, like, no, that's great because like everybody can see them for the first time.
Is it Dr.
Everybody, come on,
Brickhead?
stretch with me now.
Let me hold on. Let me
Here,
open
have
up my
the
second
workout every
monitor.
time we have a show. By the way, I don't think I officially said hello to Fat Blondie's Bricks. He will be streaming later today. There's a couple people streaming today. Greg's also streaming today.
Yep. Greg
A little later.
is
Oh,
streaming
all right,
later.
here we go. Here we go.
So somebody was
Look at that.
mentioning Ninja Turtles.
Ooh.
And
Yes.
April O'Neil as well.
April
All
got
right.
some shredder. Tell
Oh,
me you got
wow,
Casey.
look at
Yes.
Casey Jones.
Casey Jones. He was one of my favorites, man.
And I'm still working on Splinter. I need to add some whiskers, but most of these are work in progress.
He looks like Chipmunk with those giant teeth.
And it looks like you're wearing a Star Wars shirt. That was cool.
Hey, Power Rangers!
Ooh,
Go,
that's
go,
cool.
Power Rangers.
I
So
know
these,
what Power Ranger.
these are going to be involved in a more in-depth video that I'm making because one of my first mocks ever made as a kid were Power Rangers, and I'm going to remake my original mock and then just put these beside these like 25 years later.
Wow.
Okay, cool.
So what else do we?
Oh, wow.
Is that Ant-Man?
Yeah. Let me see.
I like how he did his mask, man.
He kind of has his face. Kind of looks a little chunky.
Well, things happen in the quantum realm. Oh wait, these have been seen before, but this is just Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to the multiverse of magic? Where's he at?
Somewhere around here.
So
Xavier.
this
Love
this
it.
is a work in progress, but for the anniversary of Doctor Who later this year,
Oh, where's our Doctor Who fans
Oh,
out there?
nice.
I'm,
Well,
uh,
all the
the
doctors?
Whovians.
I'm hoping to have them all done, and then
Oh, that weeping
Yes,
angel
yes.
looks so cool.
Whoa.
Look at
So
that
are you
weeping
going to
angel.
include any of the pre-Hartnell doctors? Like that, the one lady? And the...
pre-Hartnell. I'm
The
not
one
sure.
from 13's run.
Right.
Oh.
She met her previous self,
Dude,
one of her previous selves.
where's the minifig Who out there?
So,
and where's Colin Baker? Where's my favorite?
spoiler, I haven't watched any of 13's run, so I need to do that before
Wait,
the end of
what
the
are
year.
what are the fans called? Whovians?
Yeah.
Is that Dr. Seuss? I can't
The
remember. right?
Whovians, because I
Yeah.
said that 30 seconds
Don't
ago.
open that door.
And Hive, you mentioned Ghostbusters earlier.
Yes, I love the librarian when you did.
The Stay Puffed Marshmallows.
Dude,
were
all those
good.
are so good.
And I'm working.
Mr. Peck. I love Mr. Peck.
I'm working on the sequel right now. It's almost done. So we got Vigo, Venkman and his civilians, the new uniforms with the slime packs.
Oh my gosh,
okay.
dude! Dang, you really paid attention to detail with these things, man. And look, that's even Janine with the new haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Janish.
Janish. Dude.
He seems too tall.
Oh, the Scalelli brothers.
Yeah. And I'm still working on a look for Dana Barrett because she doesn't have like a really recognizable look from that
But you
movie.
can tell by the outfit that's
Yes,
definitely her.
that's yeah.
But that's from the first movie.
I know,
So
yeah.
We're talking about the second movie.
Yeah, and then this is going to be Baby Oscar.
Everyone read
Just a figure.
Everyone
I don't
read
know.
Stud Sidious's last comment.
Hey, Sidious. Sue, what's up, man?
Power Rangers always
bothered me because
it was a rip-off. It was a blatant rip-off of Voltron. I have the same opinion. I think Bionicle is a blatant rip-off of Power Rangers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But any
And
Lego
Mario
show
to
is
rip
a
off of
rip-off of
mayonnaise.
something else.
What demon? What is this?
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh,
Oh, the
I should have
melting
told with the
face.
melting face.
Yeah.
Oh, look. Oh, my
So goodness. This
Oh,
might
look
be
at
a good reuse for Ben Swillow. So
Yeah, it
yeah.
would. I love the arc as well.
Yeah, I was so happy I was able to find enough pearl gold pieces to make a Brickhead scaled arc. So
yeah, that's a really good one,
I can't wait to make these in real life.
Yeah,
hopefully-
because I would even say I would love to use that not just with Brickheads, but I would use that for minifigures, dude. I mean, I know it's kind of big, but I feel like
Yeah.
it'd just be big anyways. Yeah, dude,
and
I love that.
Working on Temple of Doom. It's not completely done. I need
Short
still
run.
working on Short Run's torso, the Indian, the Sean Connery tux.
Oh man! See, this is why I wanted to have you on here because I was hoping you would show us a lot of these.
And then
Lopan. Oh, not Lopan.
Lao She.
Wrong movie.
And Muller
Oh,
Ram.
look, you got him with the heart.
Yeah.
I know.
It's
I
so
thought-
good.
A little heart tile too.
And
Well
then
done.
I included this guy. The actor is Pat Roach or Roche. I'm not sure how to say exactly, but I never knew this. But he plays the German mechanic in the first movie.
Really?
And then in the final movie, I think he has two roles. He plays one of the security officers on the blimp. And I'm like, I had no idea this actor
He was a
in-
big dude too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a wrestler. He was a British.
he was a big dude.
So I'm like, I'm
Because
gonna
he's
go
the one
ahead-
that Indiana Jones fights when the plane's
Yep,
like
yep.
kind of spinning around like on the ground and everything, right? Dude, that's another iconic scene, man. That fight, because you know that big dude was whipping Indy's butt, man, for a while.
So these are costing me about $15 to $20 a piece to make. So it's pretty
I'm talking about because
affordable.
of the parts.
Yeah. So that's what the main drawback right now. The only ones I've made right now are half of my Star Trek ones. And I want to complete those first before I start making Indy and Ghostbusters. But my goal is to get some shelving to set up at a convention and just have like 100 Brickheads sitting there. And I'm like, I think that'd be super cool to look at.
Dude. Because look, I remember at the last Brick Fair I was at, somebody had some Star Wars ones that were amazing looking. I remember the Princess Amidala one was just amazing. Look, this is why I wanted to have you on today, because I was hoping you'd show this stuff, because if you're a Brickheads fan, like I can imagine if someone like Brick Clicker or whoever else, Brixie, might be watching. If I don't know if Brixie watches this, but I know Brick Clicker does. But they would see these and be like, oh my god, like their face would melt, because if you're a fan, like you'd see these being made of icons and stuff you've never seen before made into Brickheads. All right, I'm not gonna lie. It just looks like, I was like, it looks like a white guy in a suit. I'm not sure where we're going with this.
This is one of my first ones I did back in 2020, but it's.
I mean, it looks good.
It's Conan O'Brien. I probably should have made.
Now I could see it being coded.
Yeah,
probably should have made his legs a little bit taller.
I was like, maybe the legs a little bit longer, because he's stupid tall. But yeah, look, everybody, you got a lot of comments out here praising you, man. Like, well done, love the arc. Yeah, man, dude, good stuff. Hey, Hive, could you let me in? What?
Click on the
I want
link,
you to get some
Bill.
power run.
There's a link in the chat.
Oh, hold on, man. I didn't see you in there, man. My
Or
bad.
did you not?
There you
Did
go.
you not pin it?
No, I got it. He's
No,
in
he's
there.
down there. All right.
Oh, have a moto sighting. Hey, Moto.
Hi, Moto. What'd you want to show us, Cypher?
I think he just wanted to be let in.
Okay.
Oh no, he said he wanted to show us.
Oh, never mind.
Power Rangers related.
Dad and I have been working on rebuilding all the Zords Super Megazords.
Oh wow! See, I didn't watch a lot of Power Rangers growing up. It was
one's
kind of on at a weird
just
time in my life. And I agree with everybody else. Whoops, that I didn't hate it because of it, but I looked at it and I was like, it's just Voltron, man. I mean, I'll just go watch Voltron.
I just kind of panicked when I got put up on the full screen. I'm like, is this a mistake?
Nah, man, I'm putting you on the spot.
You caught me off guard.
So yeah, everybody, as you saw, Space Time designs these things like all the time. Every once in a while he'll like show me a little sneak peek of some, before he shows anybody else. But if you should definitely what?
I'm sorry, I forgot two of them I need to show you.
Oh,
he's great on the Instagram. I love how they assemble themselves.
Right. So everybody definitely should go sub to Space Time on.
See you, Bill.
Because you'll see. Oh yeah, South Park. Bye, Bill.
Oh, look at those.
I know.
Glad you got big bone.
So the Canadian.
He's got the one with Butters where you got the ninja star and throwing star stuck in his eye.
If you're gonna do South Park, why isn't Howie and Megan there?
Huh?
I do have them. They're just in a different file.
Dr. Chaos. I love Timmy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dr.
Because
Chaos,
after that
great.
South Park episode, they kind of have to be grouped with South Park, don't they?
Timmy.
And Tweak has coffee.
Oh, Tweak. Oh, that wasn't Butters with the throwing star in his eyes. It was just Tweak with his eye.
Oh yeah, I can
twitching.
see. That might be a good idea.
I just thought it was at first because I was looking at Professor Chaos, and then I just was like, "Oh yeah, remember when he had a throwing star thrown in his eye,
stuck in his eye?" Yeah.
And of course, you can see Wendy's in progress. But I am breaking the Brickheadz format here using the bigger googly eyes, but I think that works better for these characters.
Yeah, I would agree.
And then
Timmy.
And then Hive.
Oh, the X-Men, yes.
I'm still working on getting I'm gonna get you a Nightcrawler at some point.
Dude.
Exactly. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
But yeah, this is one of my favorites just because they're so colorful.
Make a request for whenever you just have nothing else to do.
Okay.
Great Apocalypse. I would love to see Wolverine in his brown and tan costume.
Okay.
And that's Sinister too, right down there. Yeah.
Yep. We got Sinister. I wish I could think of a couple more villains, but got mostly heroes on this one.
You should do an Ultron one, man, or a what was the other cyborg? Not the Sentinels. There was Ultron, and then
Cable.
Well, where's the Hellfire Club? I mean,
Cable.
Where's the White Queen as evil White Queen before she becomes good White Queen?
No, this is how Lego feels like, because no matter how many characters you do, people will just be like, "What about this
Make this one?
Exactly.
Make this one."
Where's Omega
with
Red?
the X-Men, dude. There's like 100 different X-Men.
There's 21 X-Men here.
Not enough. There's a couple more.
Not enough, man.
And,
I want to see X-Force. I want to see New Mutants or X-Factor.
My biggest series is Batman the Animated Series, and I did 30 of those because I was doing last September one for every day in September to celebrate 30 years of Batman the Animated Series. And that was fun to get 30 characters out of. Basically had to reach into the vault and pull out like Hardak, which was the huge supercomputer that's just like the size of a building. And I made that into a Brickhead. But yeah,
man, good stuff. And yeah, there's a lot of X-Men, dude, no doubt.
I know, but not enough. Where's Ford?
No, I just meant in general. There's a lot of X-Men out there. Because I can't remember if you had Archangel in there as well.
No, he got cut.
Oh.
I was gonna end up doing I wanted to do all the Horsemen of the Apocalypse, but then there's been so many members of that team, so it's like it was kind of pointless to try and do that since it's changed so much over time.
Do you have instructions for your Brickhead mocks anywhere?
I currently do not, because I'm trying to find the safest and legal way to do it.
I got you, bro. Go through me for $49.99. I got you, bro.
Yeah.
Because whenever you do decide to do instructions, I know that they'll sell like hotcakes.
Oh, for sure.
Like
For sure.
like hotcakes on sites like Rebrickable. They'll go out like crazy.
Because even people that don't really collect them, like me, I would like the Nightcrawler one, or if you made like the Wolverine in like the brown costume or whatever, like, or even like not even just the brown, but like the Uncanny X-Force costume, like that gray and black one.
I'd love the instructions for the Dark Angel if you ever end up selling.
You made a Tron one, dude? Yeah, snatch it up.
That's why
I'll build
the Weeping Angel.
Okay, so I need to do Thomas the Tank Engine, Tron,
Tron Legacy.
Don't worry,
Tron
man.
Uprising.
Exactly.
I think
all the Trons.
I think I have some good ideas of putting a light brick inside of the Tron ones and using like the trans color pieces.
Dude,
you need to put a smoke machine inside Thomas.
Yep, yeah.
Dude,
A smoke machine?
Dude, choo.
So.
Oh, and a mega red brickhead. Yes, a mega red with the tubes. Yes. Yes.
Space Time is about to start making everything you guys like and guilt you guys into buying it because you mentioned it.
Dude, you don't have to guilt us.
I
Take
want
my
to
money.
No, Space Time is
I
gonna be like,
wanna buy
that's
the
$50 per
Weeping
instruction.
Angel.
You guys are gonna be like, dang it.
Now
Doesn't even
it
come
would
with the
be
pieces.
it would get expensive for like a Brickhead's kind of completionist.
So
you would just be like, stop making them because I gotta buy them.
So when I do it, there's going to be an individual price for if you just want to buy one brickhead, but if you want to buy the whole collection, of course, it'll be discounted. You know,
You're telling me I can't guilt you into free
Actually,
instructions?
that is something interesting. No. As far as the marketing aspect, that's kind of an interesting thing. Like, I'm just spitballing here, but let's say you had a website that has these on there, okay? And you're like, okay, you can buy an individual brickhead for this cheaper price, or pay like $25 a month, and you can have access to any brickhead you want to build. Like that's worth it, man. Because you'd have access to probably hundreds of different brickheads.
And
But isn't that how you lose money though? Like if he did a subscription based model and he was offering that many brickheads.
No,
don't you
not
lose
really,
money?
because if you're selling PDFs, now if you're selling the individual bricks and stuff with it, that would be a little more complicated. You have to figure that out. You know what I mean? But if it's just the PDFs, then no, because you've already made the PDFs. You know what I mean? So at that point, you're just selling them.
And before I would do that, I would make sure I have like a video tutorial how to use Bricklink, because I know I would just be getting so many messages on how do I get the bricks.
Right.
Well, there's a lot of.
Then you send them a video of how to use it for like another $5. You know.
Wait. Because there's a lot of places that you go to. I want to say Rebrickable and stuff like that, to where you can like click on something and it will pull, like it'll find all the parts for you. There's something like that.
I could look into that and see if I can somehow integrate Bricklink into
Because
the site.
that is worth the money, in my opinion. Instead of me trying to find everything, if it just went in and pulled everything, I wouldn't even mind paying a little extra for that, because it saves you all the time and work of trying to go and find all those pieces. Just everything's right there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, and there's
because I think it could be done fairly easily with a little bit of a HTML script or JavaScript, because basically you have the parts file in an XML file, and that's all you're doing on there. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Dude, Shy knows what's up, man.
But yeah.
And if you use an XML file, if you create the parts list in the instructions and you have it linked to Bricklink, I believe that auto searches the links for the for
and
any given
for me, it's
pieces
worth
in
it,
the
man.
marketplace on
Yeah.
Bricklink.
That's a
because
big
the
seller.
problem, because I currently have one set of instructions currently available on my website, and it's just like a architecture Boise skyline. And I with that I include the XML file, and it's just the as Hive's mentioning, it's doing the in between work that just frustrates too many people to copy and paste, because you can't even upload it directly to Bricklink. You got to open it up in Notepad and copy and paste, which is annoying, and I wish they would figure out.
And that's one of the reasons why it's taken me a long time to find all the pieces I want for my mock, is because I'll find a website that's got maybe some of the pieces I need, but not all of them. And then I got to look again, where it's like, yeah, if I don't even have to think about it and something just automatically just pulls everything. And, I know I'm going to be paying multiple shipping costs, but
yeah,
it's just worth it to save me the time and the trouble. It's kind of like we used to get food delivered to our house, like meals, packaged meals. And it was more expensive, but Mrs. Hive, she was just in love with the fact that she didn't have to buy bulk and individually wrap everything up, put it in the free, like everything was already done. You know what I mean? And just the saving of that time. By the way, Sidious, I would love to see that Omega Red, please. All right. Well, look, we are approaching 12 o'clock. I want to make sure I can highlight everybody real quick. BFAB, you got anything you want to share or promote? I know we're all waiting anxiously on another video from you.
See, I don't know when I'm going to post again, though. My friends keep guilting me into it. They're like, don't you want to be a YouTuber full-time, BFAB? And they're like, nah, not really. They're like, come on, man. So
I really want to see your Star Wars video.
Here's what happened, though. I worked out that video, but then, other people have dropped a similar video once I shared my script. So I feel like I got to switch topics.
No, I get you, man. Yeah, you don't want to just make a video that somebody else has made.
Because for some reason, every time I share a script or have like a poll, a video very similar comes out.
Well, yeah, with all those fake BFAB accounts, you should have realized.
I'm not saying anyone's copying me, but I'm just saying, my topics are very niche. So,
BFAB, I think we'd all like a gym vlog.
Yep, a gym vlog. Yep.
Yo, I've been killing myself. 1,500
Or
calories.
if you make a good stretching video, I'll stretch with you.
I'm miserable now. Yo. Like, I have no energy. So if I dead or I sound like boring now, it's because I am.
Well, you can walk on the treadmill.
I can walk, yes.
Live stream you walking on a treadmill.
Yo, I don't even show my face.
We just want to see the walking. That's fine. We don't need to see your face. I mean,
Real Amberlia Builds. What about you? You got anything coming up?
Yes, I'll be on Fat Bondi stream later on.
All right. That's right. I forgot you're going to be on there with and Sai and Lady McBrick, I think.
Hey, Oldendorf, I'd like to say if I was Amberlia, I'd be so offended right now.
I know he didn't even shave. I mean, come on.
I got a message telling me to change my name to her.
You got anything going on besides the stream you'll be on today?
I'll be streaming tomorrow. Finish off the observatory.
Nice.
Game.
Excellent.
You guys are D&D in this week?
Yeah, I was like, is that this week or is it next week?
It tomorrow. I haven't heard any updates.
Oh, that's right. You guys changed the day. I forgot.
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Doggone it.
Yeah.
Rock on.
And then your regular stream on Tuesday, right? You're going to be finishing a BD1 or whatever it is? He's pretending to be Amberlia, right? I mean, I'm just carrying it forward. I mean, we're going.
He's like, I don't want to speak on Amberlia's behalf. I don't know if she will be free or not.
Okay.
Lego Head, you got anything you want to promote or shout out or anything?
Well, I have a video. I have a short coming out this Wednesday. I have a video coming out next Sunday, and actually, you and Doc are in that video, so you know it has to be good.
The best video ever.
Exactly. Also, Brickhive, I am so sorry. Like when you filmed that clip, I could see the regret in your eyes.
No, it's all good. It's just I didn't memorize it, so I had to keep looking down to read it. And I didn't know what kind of acting you were wanting. You know what I mean? I didn't know if you wanted some drama, some comedy. So I just tried to keep it in the middle, maybe.
Well, it was perfect, and
thanks,
no one could have ever done it better.
Well, thanks, I appreciate that. So, Doc, you listening?
All right. Yeah, I
know. Mayo, you got something you want to shout out or promote, my friend?
Yes. Brick Hive has Good Morning Brick World. London Bridge Bricks has London Calling. Macro Bricks has Saturday Shenanigans. I will be introducing Real Whole Egg this Friday night. So please, much like how everyone has sent their 10-second whatever videos for Good Morning Brick World saying, Good Morning Brick World, send me your 10-second intros saying Real Whole Egg. I have a short coming out in 6 hours, and I'll have a city update coming out on Wednesday.
Let me write that down so I won't forget.
Real whole egg.
Real whole egg. No filler.
Real
Pure mayo.
All righty. Cool. Excellent. Shoot, somebody moved around. I was gonna jump down. I guess space time.
Amberlia, dude.
Yeah. Just keeping busy. Got a final stretch of this Avatar project. Can't wait for it to be done because it's.
Well, I know a lot of people are gonna be looking forward to seeing.
Yeah,
I can't
seeing
wait.
that, man.
But yeah, definitely. I have probably about 5 different videos in the works right now, and I'm excited to start working on those again, and don't have to devote my time to building the huge diorama.
Nice. Yeah, like I said, man, I know we're looking forward to seeing it. So, anything else?
That's it. Check me out on Instagram, and yeah,
you guys should definitely go follow him on Instagram. Like I said, he puts the Brickheadz stuff on there all the time. So especially if you're into Brickheadz.
What's your
but not only that, but
Instagram name?
Space Time is a really awesome builder. So, what's that, King?
What Space Time Instagram name?
Space Time Brick Studio.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
No underscores.
Here, I will put the link in the chat so you guys can go do that.
How many lines
Jay.
has TJ had this episode?
Quite a few.
Yeah, he's had one a few.
Yeah, I had a few with
Yeah,
that
he had
whole
2 segments,
Ninjago
like 2 or 3.
discussion. Yeah. But for me, I don't know if Lub wasn't on last week for some reason. I don't know why. But if it's back this week, then Lub this week. Friday Night Bricks. I might have a video in the works. We'll see.
Cool.
And once all my parts arrive, there will be a mock showcase video.
All right,
For
yeah.
that.
Awesome. Excellent. Mr. Sampson.
Well, Con, of course, has his Wednesday night. Yes, Wednesday night. Yeah, Wednesday night Mandalorian Watch and React, and of course the DC show on Thursdays with TJ.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. As far as me, as always, you can find Good Morning Brick Road here every Sunday. I will be having starting my Road to Brick Fair mock stream back up here soon. I just got to get all these pieces done, but this is why I started so early, so I'm not
All right,
dragging.
77 days to go, Hive.
Yeah,
I know, right? What's up, King?
I just got a message from Fab Blondie. She told me Tasman Brick won't be on stream tonight.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yeah.
Well, it does air at like 5 or 6 a.m. for him.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. I got a vlog, weekend review, should be out tonight. I was trying to finish it yesterday, but I didn't have time. And I the next topic video I got coming out is like only the best. So it's just I'm trying to work that in right now. So but yeah, there'll be stuff coming up. I know I've said it a billion times, but I got stop motion stuff kind of rolling around in my brain. It's just a matter of getting the time to do everything. So but yeah, I appreciate all of you very much being here. Dok, Jay, we all appreciate all of you guys and your interaction and comments and love and support and everything else that you do. Sorry we didn't have Amberlia with us today, but like we said, it was mini Amberlia's birthday, and she has a duty as a mom.
Oh,
to,
she is here.
Give her daughter a good birthday. She'll be back next week, and she still was a trooper. She went through. She sent me the whole stuff, so we got to see all that. But yeah, like I said, she'll be on next week, and yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and.
Amberlia is here actually.
What's that?
Amberlia is here actually.
Okay. If you say
All right,
hit
well,
that
we're
like
gonna go
button.
hit the like button for us, everybody. It helps us out tremendously. We'll see you next week, and we'll cue the outro.
All
Will
right.
Hold.
See
Bye,
you later.
guys.
Good morning, everyone.
All righty. Another great episode, another great show. Talking about some Brickheadz.
Yeah, I was afraid we weren't going to have much to talk about, but we did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I mean, I think the Brickheadz definitely. There's that goat.
They're more popular.
I can't not look at that goat every time. Speaking of which, am I gonna buy this thing at Brick World, or am I gonna wait and see if they?
I think you should get it at Brick World and
Dude.
have the new goat, because the new goat's going to be a different color than the old goat.
Oh,
so-
you're right. It probably is. Hey, Brick Pasta, what's happening? How you doing? So, like I said, everybody, we do appreciate all of you very much. This show would be nothing without you. I can't stop looking at the goat. God dang it. Look, it's okay though. It's not that bad of a distraction. So yeah, it was a good show. And Space Time, man, I'll tell you what, that man can make some Brickheadz, dude.
Oh my God, they're fantastic. Follow him on Instagram, people.
I know.
All
right, everybody, we
New
love you.
member donation.
We'll see you.
Quick it up.